Let's get it. Yes, sir. Ski. Christian,
Yeah.
my boy.
Was handing with you.
Ain't too much of nothing, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it cracking. I'm gonna take the notes and yeah, we so
Not jumping on.
I'm sure who's jumping on what, but we get cracking. Live
Go.
from our to your ears, it's another episode of Guessing from the Stands. It's your boy Earl 91.
It's the Dominican Dada que mi gente que lo que estamos aquí, batimos. Vamos a comenzar esta vaina porque hay juegos que tenemos que hablar hoy.
For sure. What's up with you, man? How you feeling?
Shit. Same shit, different day. You know how it goes.
I heard that, man. For
What
sure.
about you?
I'm good, bro. Everything is copacetic, bro. I can't complain at all. Just trying to maintain, make it happen. And shit, man, we got a lot of things to cover this week. Ain't gonna be a crazy episode as far as lengthwise, but we got enough to get something cracking. Obviously, we got the NFL wildcard weekend to talk about. We got the NFL coaching carousel to talk about, and a myriad of other things. So most definitely,
you want to. I was say you want to start on the NFL. I heard. I listened to the Kelsey's podcast on my way home from work.
Yep.
And it was talking about how the kicker for the Chiefs have 4 field goals. Bro, you mean to tell me they put up 12 points alone on field goals, and the Dolphins couldn't score more than 7 points?
Right. I mean, look, realistically, bro,
I thought I was nuts.
You know. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's get right to it, man. Before we get into the games, let's get into the news first. Actually, let's do that. All right, hold on 1 second. We got a link coming. Yeah, we got a link coming in. Let's get it correctly. Yeah, there we go. Invite. Okay, there we go. So let's talk about these coaching changes real quick. Nothing too crazy going on yet. Obviously, there was one hire that we saw coming, I would say.
With Gerard Mayo.
Indeed, brother. Indeed.
I think that's a great. I think it's a great hire for them.
I think it's an amazing hire. I mean, the dude was flat out. He was one of those coaches that was groomed in. I don't like to say the word groom per se, but he was definitely
not in this day and age.
Yeah, not in this day and age, but he was definitely the heir apparent to the throne. So I'm not surprised. I definitely am hella proud to see that. But sure. I think for all intents and purposes. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What I was gonna say, I don't think we're gonna see much coaching decisions made. I think it's after Super Bowl. Everyone just getting their interviews in and shit while they can.
I think so too. First of all, I want to give a shout out. Hold on before we go any further. My guy Aunt P from the MKU Network, Nick Carter's and Catering. Hell of an artist, by the way. Shout out to your year-end wrap-up too. And the Turn of Truthers, man. Aunt P, welcome to the pod, man.
Dog, what's the deal with you, man? What's going on?
Ain't too much. And for all my folks in Detroit, what up, though?
Man, appreciate the shout out, man. Appreciate you checking out
you
that track
too,
by the way.
Yeah. It was very tough.
Definitely,
Mike, man. What's happening?
Big Mike in the building.
What it is, my guy.
I don't know how much time you got, Ant, but we can kind of come back to the coaching situation. Let's get right into the wild card weekend.
Let's go. Headphones on. Y'all in the booth.
Man. Yeah, dog. 32 fucking years, man.
32 years, man. The Detroit Lions. Y'all finally got a playoff win, man. 32 years. It's been a long time.
Hey, man. I shed a tear. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, it's been a long ass time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People in the crowd was crying and shit, man. It meant a lot to us, dog.
Yeah.
Because he used to get ridiculed all the time. Every time you look up, the longest drought we ever won a playoff game, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't won a division since '93, all type of shit, man. Even to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you looking back at 0-16, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, we came from a long fucking way right now. For
Right.
real, man. So no, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's real beautiful, dog. I'm glad to see this shit. I'm glad people can witness this shit. I mean, there was a guy that was in the crowd, man, who was a Lions season ticket holder since like 60 some years, man. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So
Damn.
For the
yeah,
duration of the Lions, since the Lions was an
yeah,
organization.
yeah, he been going through it, man. So, you know, just to witness that, you know what I'm saying? And the crazy part is just beating Stafford at that too. You know? That
Yeah.
was another
Right.
thing too, because that you can consider Stafford like the greatest Lions quarterback ever. You know what I'm saying? So it was a
Not a
big thing.
wild take.
It was a very emotional game for us, man. Very emotional game for us. Shit, I was definitely nervous the whole time, but like we end up winning, squeaking by 1 point, man. So I'm like, that's deep.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I'm not even a Lions fan, dog, but I was happy for the Lions, dog. Like,
Same.
the second playoff win in their 65-year history, bro. Like, that shit's just unprecedented, unheard of. You feel me? And like for them, like you got a quarterback like Golf, who, you know what I'm saying, people gave up on, and then, like you said, they come from the 0-16 season, bro, to where they are now. I mean, they set up for success, like future success. So I mean,
Literally.
the city of Detroit, bro, they deserve that shit, bro.
It's just crazy just going over all the shit that we dealt with, man, from like coaches like Rod Marinelli, you know what I'm saying? Jim Schwartz, Caldwell,
Caldwell, yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Patricia, you know what I'm saying? We can go to GMs too, man, like fucking Matt Miller. So, you know, that's setting
Hell,
enough
Dan
right there.
Campbell was on the 0-16 team, wasn't
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
there.
I
He
think
was
so. Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
there.
he?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
After his tenure with the Cowboys, yeah.
Yep.
this shit means a lot to him, man. It means a lot to him. And, you know, and
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna front. I was skeptical of Campbell at first, man, after that first fucking press conference. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this man on? You know, like it's
Yeah.
my biting kneecaps off and shit, man. You know, but
Yeah.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? People bought in. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? People started buying into that shit, man. Like, no,
yeah.
this is the guy, you know? And honestly, one of our unsung heroes of the Lions right now, Brad Holmes. Brad motherfucking Holmes, man. Brad Holmes has been killing those drafts, man. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like he left no stone unturned. He picked the right
Mm-hmm.
players, all type of shit, man. I remember a lot of people were criticizing us for passing on Jalen Carter and getting Gibbs. It was mad. They was like, you know,
Jameer
like
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
yeah, but you know, you see how that shit is working out for us right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it makes sense. It made sense to make that move. So
Right.
I always tell everybody, man, these people have been hired for this position for a fucking reason. You know, you know what I'm saying? He got hired there for a fucking reason because he know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if he pick a player, I'm like, all right, man, you know, I'm gonna let him rock with that shit. We gonna see how it turn out. So far, man, it's just he been on top of his game with that shit.
Yeah. And I mean, even y'all going, what was it, 9-8 last year to increase your win total by 3 this year, lock up the division, have a well, yeah, because you all would be hosting against the Buccaneers this year because y'all got the
They
better
are.
record.
They are hosting.
So
They are hosting the
So
Bucks.
yeah, I mean the
This
lock up
weekend.
home field advantage, presumably up until the NFC title, unless something happens with the 49ers. This is a hell of a way to kind of come back and really get into the playoff fold, man. How's it felt in the city? Just with everything's going on with the Lions. Obviously, the Pistons ain't really holding up their end of the bargain, but
We say that for another day.
yeah, man. But I mean, real talk. We know football is the biggest sport in the world. So, well, biggest sport in America at least. Yeah, biggest American sport in the world. So I mean, just how's it felt in the city overall, man? Because I ain't gonna lie, from the timeline, just people I know in the Detroit area. Like I said, me and Mike, so we got people that's close to us from the Detroit area. I done seen smiles I ain't never seen. And I'm talking about, so even for the Stafford years, like how's it feel in the city?
Nigga, the city's united right now. That's the craziest part about that shit. Like, city is united right now, man. I have never seen this shit before. Like, even with the Pistons winning the championship and everything, never seen a city this united before. Like, you got grandmas saying like you got grandmas happy and shit, man. Kids, all type of shit, man. Like it's, what I'm saying, like everybody, what I'm saying, suburbanites and city people, they all getting along and shit. Ain't no fight, none of that, man. It's just it's incredible, man.
That's hard.
Crime done went down for at least a week.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We ain't, ain't no bullshit going on right now, man. I heard no bullshit happening right now, so it's been all pretty smooth. And even with the, like Mr. Chinatown here, man. This motherfucker talking about he want to move here and like, live here and all this other shit. So it's like it just shows like everybody loves this shit right now, man. Everybody's excited. Because this is like the closest we're gonna get to getting to a Super Bowl.
Well, don't count yourself out just yet.
I was just saying, y'all could definitely make a run this season.
But y'all got to understand where you're coming from, though, bro.
Absolutely.
This is their second playoff win, and they
for sure.
So.
Right.
But I think Dan Campbell and that coaching staff has those guys grounded where they're not getting too ahead of themselves, and they focus on the next game.
Right. That's what the fuck we needed right there. Like, just be like, look, man, we got to worry about Tampa Bay right now, And granted, we did beat Tampa Bay. We lost we didn't have a lot of our players around that time. But no, this team has improved too. So it's like, hey, we got to take these motherfuckers seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
I like. Let
me give it Sunday right now.
Literally. True. But I do like the tandem of Jameer and Montgomery against Tampa's running backs. Them boys, I feel like they're gonna put themselves. I give it them too.
It's crazy. So a lot of people were pissed we got rid of Jamal Williams and the fuck is his name, DeAndre Swift. But I'm looking, I'm like, man, like, hey, Montgomery's an upgrade, dog. That's the upgrade. And like we got a young hungry running back in Gibbs, and now Gibbs, I've heard, so I watched some highlights of Gibbs when he was in Alabama and everything. I didn't really follow Alabama like that, but I'm like, man, hey, just give this guy a chance, man. You never know what can happen.
I saw that nigga at Georgia Tech, man. He been like that, bro. He's an Alvin Kamara, just a faster Alvin Kamara, bro.
I can definitely see that.
Oh no,
bro, just when catch the ball, bro, how fast he move in those small spaces, dog. Like Gibbs like that. And then, like you said, Montgomery's an upgrade, bro. I think people loved Jamal Williams so much because he scored a lot of touchdowns, and then his personality, you know what I'm saying? He got one of those personalities where it's almost impossible to dislike him. But
even when we beat the Packers and knocked them out the playoffs, man, he cut that promo like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like a wrestler.
Yeah, like there's some dogs around this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I can't wait for this nigga to come back. And then shit, he gone. So I was like,
he wanna chase that bag, and I ain't mad at him.
No, not at all. Cause with the whole with running backs and everything, man. Like you got to get every dollar you can get right now at this point.
But he only scored one touchdown this whole season.
Shout out to Jameis, nigga.
Literally. But no, that's the product of our offensive line though too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have been sleeping on our offensive line too. Like another pick that Brad Holmes made. Panay Sewell.
Yeah. Immediate value from the time he's first stepped on the field. Like, man, when we watched that, what was that 2 drafts ago now? 2 or 3? Was that 2 or 3? Yeah. 3. And we said it that night. He could have been the most impactful player in that draft, just from the aspect of what he can do to really change the game, to open up your offense like that. And shoot, he hit the ground running. I mean, obviously, y'all went from being able to draft him that high just 2 years ago to a 9-8 season, and then this year a 12-5 season. Yeah, that prolific offense is a lot of the reason why. And guys like Panay Sewell, and you know what I'm saying, the way that line is played, like you said, really has been the foundation of it. And y'all defense is smacking on all cylinders.
They got the homegrown boy, Hutchinson out of Michigan. Born and raised in Michigan, went to Michigan, playing in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? He balling. And then, bro, we got to put respect on him. Dale. Amara St. Brown, man. Stop playing with that man, bro.
Why don't say Dale?
Man, bro. Man, that man's an all-pro, bro. That man's
all-pro.
Bro, ridiculous.
Like I said, he was a bum. I said he should have been a Pro Bowler. I just didn't like the guy you took off the list. That
But
was the only
it don't matter.
difference
It
of
don't matter
opinion
who
that
got
we
taken off
had.
the list, bro. Hey, anybody could
No,
have
I'm not
Hey,
gonna say, bro.
anybody could have got
No,
taken off that list except Cheetah and CD.
That reminds
listen.
me
I'm not gonna
of
argue that with you. There's no argument there with you. He should have been a Pro Bowler. I just picked a different guy than you. That's it.
and
I feel
But
hey,
that
you
shit.
gotta.
but
Steelix
he
with
was a Pro Bowler
Amon-Ra, bro.
Hey,
regardless.
but nah. Hey, but shout out to Laporta too, though.
I was
Nobody
just about
And
to
Sean
say,
Laporta,
y'all
yep,
got
yep,
Yeah.
Sam Laporta,
Laporta
Sam
on
too.
Laporta, yeah,
ball.
yeah.
as a rookie, bro. Nobody expected that from Laporta, bro.
A lot of
And
people
look,
question, like a lot of people question us trading Hawkinson. I'm like, just let it play out,
I was one
hey,
of them.
hey, listen, and I draft Hawkinson in my fantasy draft every
Thankfully,
single year, and I
thankfully,
said, huh? Now, granted, he landed in a place where he still produced. Don't get me wrong, he was still producing for
yeah.
the Vikings,
But for them to
but
trade him into the same division,
yeah.
I let you know something, bro.
Yeah,
But
that
to
was
be
wild.
fair,
It
Mike, they
does.
picked up one out of their same division too, getting David Montgomery. So you know what I'm saying. While they did lose one, they
Okay.
picked up one, and it worked out well. Different position, but still saying, it still
Yeah,
worked out.
yeah.
Back to Sewell, man. Like I was shocked that Cincinnati didn't pick him up. But I mean, I get it, Jamar Chase. It's Jamar fucking Chase.
Oh, 100%.
But
Yeah.
it was like, damn. I'm like, they really passed on Sewell. I was excited. I'm like, hell yeah, we get that motherfucker.
And at times you could say that they have definitely needed protection on that offensive line versus having another receiver. You know what I'm saying? As great as Jamar Chase is, don't get me wrong. He is. You don't pass up on that generational talent, but shit.
I was able to get Jameson in the second round. He's taking a little longer to develop, but he's definitely coming to his own. I think with that offense, you know what I'm saying, he'll be a piece.
Right.
Next year will be his year, I believe. I think next year will definitely be his year. Because
let me ask you this and of course, because everything kind of we're talking all the highlights, but I do want to talk a little bit about the lowlights, and not necessarily lowlights, but all right, you guys are here now, and you're not out of the fight yet. It is getting to the divisional round. A Super Bowl is not crazy to say that y'all could reach. You know what I'm saying? You're one of the last 4 teams left in the conference. And even more so, y'all have played up to everybody that you matched up with all year. So let's give y'all a round of applause for that. That being said, where do you personally want to see the Lions improve going into next year? Because this is really the telltale sign of where you build that.
defense. For number one, like I can't fault Cam Sutton all the way because he is dealing with a toe injury, but it got to be like defense, man. Like we need some more people on that line. We need somebody opposite next to on the other side of Hutchinson. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the biggest things I think we need right there. Linebackers could be a little better.
Y'all struck out on Okuda.
Yeah.
Y'all really struck out on Jeff Okuda.
Yeah, man, that was Bob Quinn pick, so we'll just leave it at that.
Don't trust no niggas named Jeff, man. You just saying, man.
We learning, man. But like, I think like really they should just go strictly defense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go defense this next draft, man. Just shore up everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to have another homegrown talent here, Max Crosby. But shit. If they get Antonio Pierce, man, he good over there. But we just definitely need somebody on that opposite end of Hutch. You know what I'm saying? Because just imagine like if they got somebody on that opposite end that could produce, how they would leave Hutch open as well. And that would be crazy. But I also think we need to do something about that, like get like some different D tackles too. Because that's been one of our biggest. That's been like another issue of ours as well. So really, it's just defense. Honestly, offense we good. Defense. That's why I'm looking at right there. Just got to get that defense together.
Who are receiver 2 for y'all?
Receiver 2, Josh Reynolds. I believe it's Josh Reynolds.
Okay. I thought y'all was gonna bring back once he ain't paying out in Jacksonville. Marvin Jones.
We did bring him back. We let him go though. I think he said he had some family issues he had to deal with, so we had to let him go in the middle of the season and all that.
Gotcha.
But Josh Reynolds, man, I think it's our number 2. Amon-Ra's our number 1.
He was balling last game too.
He did have a good game. He had a good game.
I mean, shit, he playing against his old team, so he's gonna definitely come out there and have to show out for real.
Yeah.
He
Y'all boys talking about.
We definitely talking about that last background.
Nah, man, we talking the Lions. The good
That's
brother
crazy.
and
You a Florida State and Cowboys fans saying anything regarding football.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Ah, shit.
You like Miami, and you like the Raiders. So don't go there.
You said, "Well, I don't like the Raiders."
I'm talking about this guy next to you, Slave man.
But yeah,
And
no,
you
we
like,
just talk. We
you
talking
like Miami,
to
which is equivalent to liking the Cowboys.
You said what?
And you like Miami, which is equivalent to liking the Cowboys.
that's crazy. That's
Talk
insane.
about the Rams, player. Yeah, you gonna duck that conversation?
Well, we got a Lions fan on right now.
Oh, all right.
Let's say we got a Lions fan on right now, man. Aunt P from the MKU network in
Man,
the
that
building.
nigga know this niggas cheated. That was pass interference on Puka. Okay.
Man, here you go. How about, you know what? Fuck it, man. That neutral zone infraction, but they put it on Taylor Decker. We can talk about that, right?
Hey, look, listen. Did he not
Yeah.
switch off the defensive line to move?
Yeah, man, nah, bro. We ain't about to do that.
I ain't gonna lie. Now, come on, bro. What's more egregious? If offsides or pass interference? Like, keep it gangster. It was offsides, but what's more egregious, bro?
Hey, nigga, they owed us. They owed us that
Pass
shit, man.
interference late in the game? Come on, bro.
They owed us that one, man. You know, shit,
So
you know. Man, look, this is the first time we had.
Yeah, no, let it go, bro. Y'all sold your soul, bro. You got your ring, bro. You sold your soul already, fam.
Literally.
Hey, man, this is the first time. This is the first time in a while, man. That some shit went for us as far as the call is concerned, nigga. So yeah,
Well, you ain't lying,
take
boy.
Hey, I'm about to say, hey, for the record, you done had a hell of a week between your Wolverines and the Lions, bro. You done had a hell of a week.
Hey, don't forget about the Pistons, either, man. They won
off
the
the
game,
pot, bro.
Oh yeah, the Pistons too.
So yeah, man.
Oh well, all right. Well, let's laugh at me. Let's talk about basketball.
I know.
What's up, though?
And I'm about to say, and the Fab Five then reunited this past week too.
Dog, that was
Michigan, bro.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, that shit right there. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, yo, that really fucking happened. You know.
And I know since we
about
here,
to come back out.
BMF, yeah, you feel me? Shit up.
Score one this year, boy.
Shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey man, the Fab Five. Hey man, seen the Fab Five got the nigga had to buy another pair of A's. Like, oh no, I gotta get some bucks for this one. Like, damn, man, that's incredible, nigga. Like,
that shit crazy.
Yeah,
but I know normally we kind of go into our pickups and stuff after we review the games, but I don't know how long we got you here for, and if you got a dip, I understand. But just wanted to highlight you real quick about the upcoming matchup with the Bucks, man. Both two very tough teams. The Bucks have won their division for the last 3 years in a row. I don't think that they're necessarily a team you can sleep on, guys, especially after the performance they put up against the defending NFC champions, the Eagles. Whether you want to say they shit the bed or not, they still handle their business. What's your chances in this game, man? Give me just a little bit of ideas of what you think is going to happen.
We're like right now we're fully you know what I'm saying, we had I wouldn't say 100%, but we got all our players now, you know, because at a moment we ain't had David Montgomery. It was some other people that was missing too. I can't think off the top of my head right now, but David Montgomery was one of the biggest ones we were missing at that time.
Right.
You know, this it's gonna, I think it's gonna be a close game too. And one thing for sure is like Baker Mayfield's been showing the fuck up. Baker,
bro, quiet as kept, bro. Baker Mayfield been doing this thing in Tampa, bro. I mean, I can't even say quiet as kept because people have been talking about it, but it was unexpected, bro. For the level of play that I've seen from him, it's not MVP caliber, but he looks like a guy who you could win the Super Bowl with. You know what I'm saying? If your defense is playing Super Bowl caliber defense, these guys are actually catching the ball and not dropping them like we were seeing the other night, even though they won. Like you said, bro, Baker's definitely been doing his thing.
Yeah, so I'm, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not gonna take them lightly, even though we did blow them out the last game we played, but like they got a chip on their shoulder right now. They like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, Shaq Barrett came out and said, like, hey man, I wanna you know what I'm saying, like this is our revenge game right here. I'm like, you know, and knowing Dan Campbell, he's gonna be prepared for that shit. But all right. Hey, come on here, we gonna knock y'all the fuck out. So
hey, and you gotta love that energy having a coach that played. And not too far off either. Like he's definitely a player's coach. So if anybody you want to go into a playoff fight with him, and then the you know, guys like Mike Vrabel and guys like that, that's the kind of coach that you want to, you know, rally behind and get to it.
Well, I remember I was watching this like beginning of the season. He was like, "Man, if I could line up out there right now with you guys, man, I would." You know what I'm saying?
And I believe it too. I believe it.
Like, you need coaches like that, man. You definitely need coaches like that. So
Yeah.
it's a beautiful thing to see that, man. And then
Yeah.
you know, just like I said, man, like I think this game is gonna be a close one. I said we'll probably win by 3. You know what I'm saying? Because I just look at it like they're like Tampa Bay's coming. They're coming. They're gonna want to win this game. They're gonna want to play spoiler for damn sure. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at this like don't look past this team. Don't be thinking about the NFC Championship game, man. Don't think about none of that shit. Let's just beat these motherfuckers first. Then we can worry about that.
Yeah.
Is it they play this Saturday or this Sunday?
We play Sunday.
Sunday? All right.
Sunday, yeah.
Sunday at 3. And shit, I told Angel like, hey, we gotta do this episode early because we got
Facts. Facts.
This shit early as hell. So like, we gonna do this bitch at like 12:30. Then we get the fuck on and go watch this game, man, for real.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, so what you say? Y'all keys to victory as far as Detroit.
Shit, the running game. If you get that running game going, yeah, we'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll open up a lot for us. Like as long as Gibbs and Montgomery can do what the fuck they gotta do, we'll be fine.
Right.
That's been your bread and butter all season.
Now let's say it's this. Let me ask you this: 2 minutes left. Y'all down 4. Do you trust Jared Goff to get the job done?
Yeah.
Drive starting at the 20, so you know you got to pass the ball.
Yeah. Last game, man.
I do too. I just want to see your perspective as a fan. I know you watch more Lions football than I have this year. So I mean, he definitely took the Rams to the Super Bowl before. So I know he's not garbage. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, at the time when we traded him, the opportunity to get Matt Stafford with the roster we had, the way that our team was trending, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it was what was necessary at the time. Man. For Jared Goff, he may just needed a different voice this year. You know what I'm saying? Sean McVay might have been too, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to say soft, but he may have needed that. Dan Campbell is there like, look, bro, you either going to get the job done or I'm going to find somebody else who's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? In the way,
you know, and you got Dan Campbell, he ain't no little motherfucker either. So you got this.
You feel me, bro?
That's just fine, bro.
Yeah.
So now I see on social media, it's funny, bro. But if y'all do win the Super Bowl, this shit is going to go down as the most even trade in NFL history.
If we do win the Super Bowl, man, like nigga, I might go missing, bro. Y'all niggas ain't gonna find me. Niggas ain't gonna find me, man. They gonna probably find me in Vegas somewhere, dog. Like,
man,
I don't know. I feel like if a year was a year, you know what I'm saying? Obviously,
where you go, brother. Just don't go here.
Mike said, "Don't go to Cancun." That's all it is.
Nah.
You don't go
here,
Oh yeah, no, I ain't fucking with that, man. You know what I'm saying? There might be some Diddy party going on down there. I'm straight.
This crazy.
I mean, shit, man. You see,
hey, this
down there.
This
right
where we
now.
at with it, dog.
Right now.
Hey, Mike, I'm right there with you, bro.
Bro, we all in Cancun.
Oh, don't worry. We gonna get to it. Don't you worry. We gonna get to it.
You talking about y'all giving y'all booking too?
No. We in Cozumel. We ain't even get to Cancun. They dropped us off in Cozumel.
Ask y'all this before I go.
The whole time Dale checking niggas in because he been down this motherfucker before.
Hey, so let me ask y'all this.
Dale in Guadalajara, bitch.
Let me ask y'all this before I go. Green Bay and San Francisco. How we looking with that shit, man? That one's very right.
Hey, listen. As much as I want to say upset alert, I got this being a blowout. I think, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that Green Bay is there yet. Do I think there's potential there? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Them beating the Cowboys, do I think that was a hell of a statement in Texas? Absolutely. But I feel like the 49ers this year are going to have to get beat by a team that's on that same level of competition. And I don't think that I think the only team really that's even if they were, because I don't think the Bucs are going to beat y'all. I think anybody other than the Bucs, anybody other than the Lions may get blown out in this NFC Championship. Now I could be wrong. Obviously, they go into this game this weekend. The Packers win, then I'm wrong as fuck. But just from the way I see it, the only team that's going to compete with the 49ers is another well-oiled machine. You know what I'm saying? Which the Lions are on both sides of the ball, and I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Love needs to get that experience. You know what I'm saying? He needs experience in the playoffs. He needs experience in tough games in the playoffs. That's something that Jared Goff has, wins and losses. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Baker Mayfield, he has more on the field experience than Jordan Love, but he still doesn't have those deep playoff run experiences. You know what I'm saying? Now, he had a good game, and it doesn't always come down to that because, guys, we've seen, you know what I'm saying, Patrick Mahomes win it early on in his career. So experience isn't everything, but against a team like a 49ers, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's what it's going to come down to.
Hey, Nard, but don't you think the inexperience of the Packers, it kind of helps them for that game because it's not as, how'd I put it? They don't know
play
the
with house
ball.
money, bro.
Yeah, they're playing with house money. So,
but I think that can be good for them as far as going in the game. But at the end of the day, I feel like the number one, the 49ers are better. They're a more talented team anyway. And then when on top of that, you add in that playoff experience and just the savviness of knowing when you can do stuff late in games, when, you know what I'm saying, just certain things, I just feel like it's going to propel the 49ers against this game easily. And depending on who they see in that NFC Championship, that could be another easy victory.
Hey, dog, I'm going to tell you, that boy Jordan Love.
No, he's good, bro.
He's good.
I'm saying like for
what happens when you throw two early picks?
No, I'm saying like the future of the Packers organization.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Oh, they in great hands.
And look, B-Dot said,
see, here's my thing with the Packers that just irritates the fuck out of me. How do they keep finding these goddamn quarterbacks, man?
Bro, I'm
scouting and development. Scouting and
development. No, seriously, that can be 3 in a row, bro.
That's 3 in a row. Like, that's crazy to me.
and all different GMs too, isn't it? Yeah, all different GMs.
Yeah, literally all different
franchise QBs over 10 years of, now we haven't got there with Jordan Love, but if he pans out, that's 30 years of 3 guys starting. That's unheard.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm thinking like, all right, man, Jordan Love ain't about to be about shit. We good. We ain't got to worry about the niggas no more. And then these motherfuckers make the playoffs. I'm like, God damn, bro.
Bro, it took him about 4 to 5 games to get adjusted to that NFL, and it was over.
It brings a big game.
Yeah.
Against a tough opponent.
Yeah. Facts.
On the road.
On the road in one of the biggest stadiums for home field advantage in all of the league. Yeah, and it was not close at all. He sliced them and diced them, and yeah, it was real. But I mean,
didn't the Cowboys also have? Sorry to cut you off. Didn't the Cowboys also have like the number 4 defense this season?
Yeah,
what were the ranking takeaways?
That's how I see it. They had to be number 4 when you play like that. They said 87 might have retired Stephon Gilmore, boy.
I don't know about that. I don't know, but now listen. Now listen. He got his boots smoked.
I just want to explain that there.
Romeo Dobbs, dog. Like,
bro,
that Dobbs came out of nowhere.
In reality, though, honestly, that's not Stephon Gilmore as an old man. If that truly was a post route, Stephon Gilmore's taking that to the house. He undercut it before the shit was even developed. The Jordan Love wasn't even seeing it. He just guessed wrong. And as a DB, that's going to happen. Now, he didn't, you know what I'm saying, know that the cut was going to be right there. You know what I'm saying? The cut back to the post corner was going to be right there. So he ended up looking stupid as shit. But you got to take, bro,
got caught flat-footed, bro. He was flat-footed all game, bro. He was Gilmore. But that wasn't Stephon, bro. That was Steven.
That was Urkel. That was Steven Urkel. That was Steve Urkel, goddamn. Yeah. That was not Stephon.
That had to be Gilmore's little brother or something, bro. Like, I don't know, man.
No way.
Fan was getting cooked.
Have y'all already got to this game already?
No, not yet. No. But you know, since we was here, because I know.
He gotta go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's do pick'ems with Ant real quick. We'll do your pick'ems and then we'll come back around and do ours once we talk about the other games. So I mean, shoot, obviously Lions and Bucks. You got the Lions. Okay. Let me see real quick. Niners and Packers.
I'm gonna say Niners, dog. I'm gonna say Niners. Will I be shocked if Green Bay wins? Nah, because like I said, Green Bay is looking like a very dangerous fucking team right now. But yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say the Niners with that one. It's gonna be a close game, though. I don't see a blowout.
Okay. I don't see a blowout. Texans and Ravens.
Ravens.
Okay.
Don't sleep on the Texans, though. Don't sleep on the
Do
Texans.
not sleep on the Texans. I'm gonna go Ravens because I got Ravens to the bowl.
Ravens plus what, y'all?
You a
I think
Steelers
Texas beat
fan?
them
Have
first game of
some
the season, didn't
dignity, Earl.
Hey, real quick,
I'm a
Ravens,
fan.
Ravens plus what? Ravens plus what?
6.
Ravens minus, excuse me.
Ravens -6.
Ooh, you got
6.5.
touchdown.
6.5.
You got about 7.
Yeah, 6.5.
Anybody else taking the Ravens by a touchdown?
Who the Ravens going against too?
Take the Ravens by, I'll take the
Texans.
Ravens by a touchdown. Yeah, I'll take the Ravens by a touchdown.
Oh,
Texans.
shit.
I'm taking about a
Yeah.
touchdown.
I can take it by a touchdown.
6.5.
I like the 3-point game, though. I love the way
And
C.J. Stroud are playing. And more so, I love the way they're playing on defense as well, bro. Stingley and those boys on that back end pause, they're really flying around, bro, and making big plays. You know what I'm saying? I really like that shit. I like the Ravens to win, but I like it to be a close game. I don't even like it to really be high scoring, bro. Both teams have really good defense.
I got a hot take for you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dalvin Cook plus 100 on the ground.
Ooh.
Hey, he's fresh. He's fresh. He ain't taking no hits all
That is
season.
the difference in not only the physicality of the game, but time of possession. You know what I'm saying? That could make a big difference in the Ravens holding the ball and C.J. Stroud not getting as many opportunities to push the ball down the field.
Hey, the listeners going crazy.
A
lot of hopes. Fendi said, B-Dot said, Fendi mean to Ted Thompson. Nelson said, Mike, you about to coach the Cowboys. We're going to get to that in a minute.
I don't think this Mike would do that much worse than the other Mike. Fuck.
Oh, man. I'm sorry for laughing, dog, but...
And Winston said he trying to use in fact, we finna get that underdog code for betting too. We about to get that. It's on the way. One more game real quick. Obviously, you know the rubber match. NFL Bird Magic, they trying to make this.
And I don't think they're trying to, bro. I think it's developing into the next, except for
both of them gotta win a championship for it to be Bird Magic.
It doesn't hold the same weight as Brady and Manning. But at that time, can we really say that? Because Manning did still make it to 2 Super Bowls. He won 1, and
he won 2.
He went to 3.
He been
I'm talking about specifically with the Colts when it was Tom.
Gotcha. Yeah, he won 2 with the Colts, 2 with the Broncos.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was still he still made it far in the postseason twice, won a Super Bowl, lost a Super Bowl. So for Josh Allen, I want to say that that's what we're getting, except for the fact that he's always losing to him, and he's not, even when he's playing other teams that are losing, they're not getting that Super Bowl run. So it's like, you're right. It leaves it a little bit lackluster. It has the edge. Both teams are great. You got 2 good quarterbacks. We're always seeing it in the playoffs. We've seen it multiple times. It's really kind of the only matchup of premier quarterbacks that we've seen in conference play repeatedly for either conference. So it gives you what we're looking for, except for the Bills never come out on top.
They never do. Yeah, you're right. That's a fact.
I think they're coming out on top of this game.
I think so too. Well, we got a pick for the Bills. Okay.
Man, I think that's about to happen.
Is it because the venue has changed from Arrowhead, now it's over?
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Well, that's that's gonna ride into it. But also too, man, like Kansas City has been good, but they're not like an unbeatable team. They're not unstoppable.
Bro.
You guys
look very human this year.
They look human as a motherfucker. I mean, Travis Kelce looked like Travis Kelce out there looking like Eric Ebron for a minute. It's just
God damn.
It's man, I don't know what's going on with bro, man. But he is looking human right now, dog.
I mean, it'd be more respectful if you would have said he looked like one of
people don't want to deny it. I mean, people don't want to admit it, you know what I'm saying? But when that threat of Tyreek Hill is not there, the defense can now focus safeties and linebackers on you. They're not as worried about someone burning them down the middle every play, or even just being a decoy that they have to worry about. Because if they don't worry about the decoy and focus on you, now they'll get fucked up and he's no longer a decoy. The ball's going there. So,
but even Nard, to your point, the difference in this year and last year is Tyreek been going 2
years.
Pick back
now. Up Nicole Hartman.
They got Mecole Hardman back. He was on the practice squad last week, I want to say.
Yeah, but Mecole without Hill, he looked like some shit because really, what has he done?
Well, but that's what I'm saying. They
I
were
mean,
able
I
to
mean,
mask that last
he
year.
never been that.
No, but they were able to kind of
Nicole's
mask
never
what
been that. He was just a fast nigga.
yeah. But see, even last year, you look at the way that they played last year, they were able to kind of mask not having Tyreek Hill there because they had wide receivers by committee. You know what I'm saying? So they had so many different weapons. They let go of a lot of those weapons this year. So now you were able to pretty much, like Nar said, focus on pretty much all three different levels of two levels of defense on Travis Kelce specifically. He didn't even touch 1,000 this year, which is very unlike him.
Well. He
didn't
play the last. He ain't played the last game. He sat out the last game because they had. So he would have. I think he's on like 7. He missed about like 17 yards.
Y'all might be right about the Ravens game. I just forgot Mark Andrews is back. That might not be.
Mark Andrews is back, and what's it called? And Dalvin Cook got signed. He's just waiting to play. So yeah,
and Isaiah
Zay Flowers
lighting it up.
That opens up even. And look, in the playoffs, you giving Odell another week to rest, and Odell started turning up towards the end of the season. Zay Flowers over there, like, look, the Ravens got some weapons. They got some weapons. Hey, but that's a fact though, B-Dot. If the Bills trick this game off, you got to blow this shit up. Bro. You got to blow it up. At this point, if they trick this week off, you have to blow it up.
What are you really blowing up, though?
What are you blowing up? You have
two players on offense.
You've got Josh on the contract for the next 3-4 years?
Yeah, but other than that, you got to blow this team up.
So you're saying trade Stephon?
I just thought about it. The brothers going to be playing against each other this game.
Yeah,
I just thought about that. Dalvin and James Cook.
Mm-hmm.
And James has been balling lately.
No, the brothers they're not playing each other this game. They play each other if they both make it to the AFC Championship.
In the playoffs, but I don't know, bro. I think that James has been coming into his own as of late. So I mean, the Bills,
he definitely has. He definitely is.
He has become another weapon that Buffalo has. I think Gabe Davis is out, so I think if they contain Josh Allen, put L'Jarius Sneed on let him travel with Diggs. Mm-hmm. I think that's the way to win. I mean, of course, you got to stop the run, of course.
What they gonna do with them two tight ends they got?
Who, Knox?
Knox and Kincaid.
Knox ain't no barn burner like that. I mean, he can.
Yeah, but they ain't no Kelsey or no Kittle or nothing like that. There, you know what I'm saying? Not to diminish their roles, but I think if you put a safety over top of, if you contain the run, you feel me? They got one of the top D tackles in the game. I think you have one of the best cornerbacks in the game. Let L'Jarius Sneed let him follow Diggs, whatever. Keep a safety over top, bro, and contain that run. You spy Josh Allen all game.
This gonna have to be a game where truth be told, Gabe Davis gonna have to
50-yard rushing TD last game.
Gabe Davis gonna have to have a game similar to the 2021 game.
Yeah, big game.
And he's out. Well, there it is. Yeah. So then there it is.
He confirmed he's out this game.
Yeah. So then there it is. Yeah.
I think I know he didn't play last week, and it says it's unlikely that he'll play this week.
Yeah, damn.
Well, it is what it is. And I mean, but still, truth be told, but honestly, man, the Bills have enough talent. They should be able to get away and make this an arms race with the Chiefs. The problem is, this is the year that the Chiefs can, while the Chiefs can kind of run the score up on you. This is the year that they stopping everybody from doing what they want to do. And hell, we saw what they did with, even though it was an injury-riddled Dolphins game or injury-riddled Dolphins team, we saw what they'll do when you got a proficient offense like the Dolphins did. Because the Dolphins got weapons on weapons on weapons, and they jammed all that shit up at the line. All that shit.
And like Nelson said, man, Nelson said about Sean McDermott.
It's tough to play in negative 26. It's tough to play in negative 26 degree weather too. But I'm gonna say this here though. Feel me? We can't gloss over we can't gloss over the thing that's been hindering Kansas City all year. It ain't like you can just, you know what I'm saying? Like, the niggas dropped like 70 passes this year. It ain't like shit just change overnight. So I feel like that same thing that's been biting them in the ass all year is going to come back to bite them in the most opportune times in this playoffs.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how I look at
it. The niggas got fetus hands, bro.
Yeah, all of them. They catch footballs like WNBA players.
Every last one of them. That shit is insane, man. But you know what?
Nelson, to your point, what I think is going to happen in this game is the same thing that happened when Wayne hopped on the song with Benny the Butcher.
He
Like,
killed him.
you can drop a fire verse. And he did. Benny the Butcher did. But Wayne is Wayne. And Mahomes is Mahomes.
And Mahomes is
And that's
Mahomes.
what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Hey, Benny Butcher got to stop doing that because Cole did his ass like that too.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
Like, at least, how do you get coached on the song he's killing you on? Anyways, but at least, at the very least, Benny
Benny
had a
getting
fire
butchered.
verse.
Benny getting butchered.
But Wayne just come on
But-
their big dog Siberian husky flow. I cut the whole thing off.
Hey, and Nelson, that's literally been the story of the Chiefs all season. We talked about it since game 1 against the Lions. They flip-flop. They prioritize defense in the offseason, which is great. They should have.
But what does that tell you, bro? That tells you who their head coach is as a coach. He's an offensive-minded guy, but when he see this is at the end of the day, this is in college. You can't just go out and recruit 5-star guys. So he has to look at what he has on the roster. Okay, I know for a fact if we try to win offensively like we have been doing in the past, we're not making it playoffs with this team. So let's see what we can do and get some guys around the defense, build around the guys that we do have, and let's see if we can make a defense that at least gives Pat and the guys that we do have a chance to keep us in some games. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Andy Reid for looking at what he had off season, prioritizing what he could work with, and still being able to, you know what I'm saying, get his team to the divisional round of the playoffs so far, and possibly more.
Yeah. Yeah, facts for sure. Yeah, man. But shoot, Bundy, man, we definitely appreciate you following through. We're just gonna cover a couple of these games that happened the past weekend. You know what I'm saying? But let everybody know where they can tap in with you because you got a lot going on.
Man, the new episode of NKU just dropped. Shout out to my dog Alex Kane. Check out his album Memento Mori that's on all streaming services right now. Mid Carter's and Catering is coming back this weekend, so we're gonna drop a new episode on Monday. Fisticuffs and Buffs, that's our boxing podcast. That's on the way. We got Big Man the Fan, that's about to start dropping their episode soon. Our Patreon is now up. We're gonna drop an episode of MKU After Dark this Friday, and that shit just gonna be out there. It's gonna be the first episode to drop, and y'all, so you have to check it out and then go from there.
Yeah,
I got more music on the way, all type of shit, man. So I'm just all over the motherfucking place for real.
Hey, listen, we definitely gonna tap in with you on Fisticuffs and Buffs, because we for sure about to get into it with the fight season. You know, I know technically fights happen all year, but you know, as we get closer to Cinco de Mayo, it's fight season. So for sure, we're gonna tap in with you with that. And
just let me know, man. I'll bring y'all on the show. We can get it going for real.
Yeah, for sure, buddy. Appreciate you following through. You know, man. Look, you might got to be our weekly Lions correspondent if y'all make it to the Super Bowl, man.
Hey, if it gets there, yeah,
Hey.
I'll take the challenge, dog. I'll take the challenge, man.
Hey,
y'all win this game, bro. You got to hop on the pod next time, bro, with some buffs.
Hey, look, man. Like I said, ordered another pair, man. Them bitches on the way, dog. So,
Yes, sir.
real, man.
Praying on my downfall.
Just let me know.
Hey, look, because that's what I'm doing. I'm praying on y'all niggas downfall. Fuck that.
Here we go, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all boys, man. Appreciate it for real, man.
All right, Bundy, for sure. Hey, throw them U's up, Bundy. The union.
Oh yeah, your union all day, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute, bro.
You already know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, let's get into it last weekend.
Never have I ever thought a nigga would hate on the goddamn Detroit
The Lions. That's just hate. That's hate.
No,
but shoot, man.
Did y'all's team lose to them?
No, but we already talked about
You
your team.
You know how whoever played the Pistons when they was on that fucking winning streak, or that losing streak, they just didn't want to be that team.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, we were that team. They gave up a fucking playoff victory to the Lions for the first time since before I was born.
Yeah, but the difference the difference is the Pistons are trash, the Lions are not.
I don't give a fuck. They still haven't won in 30 something years.
That is nasty. That's crazy. That's crazy.
To lose by 1 point. Fuck that. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I heard that. Let that hate out, man. Let that hate out. Let that hate out. Let it flow. Let that hate flow, man. There were some other playoff games.
Go ahead, G.
Oh, no, you good. What's up? Because I'm getting to the schedule. So
I ain't gonna cap, dog. I just feel like my motherfucking team's just been on the bad end of every goddamn thing, nigga. Like, bro, I ain't lose a home game in 2 years. As soon as the playoffs come, bam,
Yeah, bro,
Smack.
that is some wild shit though. Like how,
Every
bro? Like how?
every home team won this week, except who? Bam, me, nigga. Goddamn, bro. The goddamn the Packers got more playoff wins in this stadium than the Cowboys do.
That's true. Damn. Oh.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
The shit, they beat
So
us
let's
three
get into
times in the
it. Like,
playoffs, bro.
how did y'all
I'm about to
lose?
say, yeah, let's get into it. We ain't got to talk about it in order. Let's get into it, man.
What to you?
Is there any way you can block somebody from goddamn talking in the chat? I'm sick of Nelson shit.
Hey, man.
Man,
I told you that y'all was the
bruh,
NFC least. They didn't make it, and y'all ain't play like y'all made it. So hey,
bruh. So there's a lot of shit that just came back to bite us on the ass. One, bro, was we still can't stop a run. You feel me? We can't stop the run at all. Secondly, bro, I think Dan Quinn kind of like checked out, bro. Like he was playing, we was playing zone defense, something that we never do. You know what I'm saying? And then like, but a lot of that though, I gotta give kudos to Matt LaFleur was drawing that shit up, boy. Oh my gosh, like just being a Cowboys fan, of course, that shit was like fuck, like these niggas killing us, dog. But at the same time, like y'all know, bro, I'm not your typical Cowboy fan where I'm a realist and I'm a football fan before a team. So I mean, I just like seeing great football, bro, and everything that they were drawing up, the way that Jordan Love played, bro, was just masterful. You feel me? So that I can appreciate, but was just certain shit that that wasn't the Cowboys' identity that was happening. Like CD and Dak was the best quarterback wide receiver combo all year. But in getting this playoff game, I feel like we changed our playbook or something because these niggas was not on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole year, they like I don't know, that shit just ain't add up. And then nigga, we decide, yeah, our run game been shit all year. Yet we finna establish the run game against these niggas. Nigga, what? Bro, Tony Pollard ain't been doing the fuck thing all year. Why the fuck you trying to run this nigga now? And then, bro, you go into this conservative ass, predictable ass offense, bro, where you run on first down, you run on second down, and throw the ball on third down. Nigga, you already behind the chains. Like, switch that shit up. You feel me? And like Dak got a bad rep. I ain't gonna cap. He ain't play good. But me, I just look at it from a different perspective, and I look at it from different angles and shit, bro. That nigga wasn't getting no help from no receivers, boy. Them boys wasn't getting them niggas was not getting open, no creating no separation. He threw one really, really, really bad pick that nigga.
Savage
That
Was it the pick six?
he put
yeah,
that
the
shit in
pick
his pocket
six.
and gone.
Yeah, like
No, that pick
come on,
six.
bro.
That pick
Everybody
six was
know,
nasty
bro.
work.
Yeah, bro. Everybody know when you got two receivers on when you got trips. You feel me? The outside receiver gonna go out. First receiver gonna clear the middle. Second, and you throw the ball behind him. Man, that safety. Darnell Savage read that shit so easy, bro. He passed off that first slant route and went underneath. Like nigga, that was
He
easy
also knew his
pickings,
tendency on that play too.
huh?
I said he also knew his tendency to look over at one receiver and then come back to what his main was.
Yeah, and
right?
it's
Yeah,
And he
and, bro,
he
you can,
read it
and
like a
that's so
book.
bro. That's so easy to project, bro, because you're already you're already in the shotgun. So
Mm-hmm.
it ain't like you switching your cadences or being your drops. You feel me? If you're in shotgun, bro, you already only thing you're gonna do in shotgun is a 2-step drop. It ain't like you're underneath the center where you have a 3-step drop. Bam, that's a slant route. You have a 5-step drop or even a 7-step drop. Everybody knows, bro. You're already in shotgun, so you're not dropping back even further, which makes it so easy, bro. And like I don't know, bro. Like I said, I think Dan Quinn kind of melded in. With the dumbass zone offenses, and then when you did go man and try to disguise the blitz never quite got there. But I give kudos to, like I said, Jordan Love, because once he saw the blitz coming, like he'll stop, bro, and look at where that shit coming from, and it throws the Cowboys off. So now they're trying to disguise. And he'll say hut, and these niggas like blitzing 2 seconds later. Like, so I mean, man, fuck these niggas, bro.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. To be honest, I think the main thing that really killed y'all, like you said, bro, you really explained it all. But I just didn't see y'all playing that pressure and man-to-man defense that y'all played all year, and that was the real separator. I think as far as the Dan Quinn thing, look, I haven't watched every Cowboys game, so I couldn't tell you. But do you think that, I mean, shit, he's just checked out and wants to be a head coach again?
Absolutely, that's one thing for sure. Absolutely, and then, bro, like, I mean, you gotta get your like McCarthy can't motivate a damn nun in a church, bro. So I appreciate it, my boy. Yeah, yeah, but bro, like you said, the team looked lethargic. Like that opening drive, bro. Like we had them behind the chains. I think we had got a sack. It was like three. It was three penalties on the first drive, and I already knew like, damn, that's gonna be the game right there. I'm like, all right, I already see how this game turning out. You know what I'm saying? And then I got my All Pro. He need to get the fuck off a podcast, bro. Like I'm sick of that nigga talking, bro. I'm sick of it.
Hey. Dallas, Texas, Draymond Green.
Yeah, you feel me? And they get on there and talk about any and everything. Talk about this, talk about that. But bitch, your ass ain't show up at all.
Yeah.
And we got to pay you all this motherfucking money. Don't get me wrong. Now you worth every penny. But babe, goddamn it, shut up and play.
Yeah.
Shit.
He worth every penny in the regular season. I don't know about the playoffs yet, player.
Yeah.
It's been looking a little funny.
No.
All right. Beat out. That shit ain't necessary, bro. That shit ain't necessary. That's a two-way shot. That's a two-way shot. No, I'm gonna tell you why that's a two-way shot. Because they won a championship in Jerry World and they beat us. So you ain't got to do that, all right? You really ain't got to do that. That's a two-way shot. I don't like that shit.
The niggas,
you know what I'm saying?
The niggas got more, bro. They got more playoff wins in Jerry World than we do, bro.
Bro, yeah. Like, well, that was the rubber match on Sunday. Y'all are 4-5 all time against the Packers in the playoffs. So,
man, them niggas been beating our ass, bro. I don't even, bro. I think I hate the Packers more than I hate the goddamn Eagles, the Redskins, or Commanders, Giants.
It's been like that as of late.
We have our way with them.
Like that as of late.
It's just this is that damn green and yellow we submit to, bro.
Mm-hmm. Well, shoot, man. I think we kind of figure. We'll come back to. Well, it's not really much. I mean, to come back to. Obviously, y'all are retaining Mike McCarthy. We'll see about the Dan Quinn situation. I haven't heard nothing else, but it's the last year of his contract, and honestly, this is the Jerry Jones thing. He don't really fire coaches like that. So,
we coming up on the last year of somebody else's contract too.
Who?
That?
I ain't gonna say no names.
Ain't it that?
Check it.
I thought Dak got paid in 20.
Man,
Dak got a 5-year deal in 20. Oh,
I'm talking about another coach, man. This the last year of another coach. Contract too. Yeah.
Quinn?
Nah, I ain't talking about Dan Quinn, nigga.
Oh, it's nobody on your squad. Chill out. That's never happened.
Yeah,
it's never happened.
Yeah,
it's never happened.
Yeah,
it's never happened.
We bringing Tomlin over the Big D. Pause.
It's never happened.
Yo.
I said two. We bringing 2 Big D. We bringing Tomlin to Dallas, my boy. Hey,
he's Brian. Hey, go ahead.
Hey, no.
Here we go. Hey, check me out, bro. Dak had a fucking good year, bro.
He did. He still should be MVP, but I think Lamar's probably gonna win it. But he should be MVP. Well, he's got a case for MVP. He'll probably come through. He's got a great case for MVP. He's got a great case for MVP. And again, it's one in the regular season. They've already submitted their votes. So votes are submitted literally that Monday.
Or if he doesn't win that, he may win Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah. 1 or 2. Yeah.
He ain't gonna win that either.
No, he's not gonna win. No, Josh Allen is winning Offensive Player of the Year. Wow. Josh Allen will win that because he got most. He got the most.
Give me Josh Allen.
He has the most touchdowns overall.
Bro. Too many turnovers.
He's only
too many
I thought
turnovers.
he
It's
only
gonna
had
be
12.
Who
it's
you
gonna be
got for
Cheetah,
offensive
bro.
player of the year? Cheetah. Okay,
Cheetah,
that's fair. That's fair.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Had Cheetah got that
bro. I
2K, he would have
mean,
been the shoe in for MVP.
Cheetah or
Absolutely.
I
CD
give
shit
you that.
because CD was 50 yards and 3 touchdowns away from triple crown.
Damn. Yeah. Shit. That's that hurt.
That boy, that
But
boy
yeah,
passing the J.
let's not at all. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to the next game in Texas. The Texans versus the Browns. And I mean, shit, it ain't really much to get into. The Texans put their foot in the Browns' ass. I
No,
mean,
it was a good game.
no one.
It was a good game for like the first
For the
quarter and a half.
yeah, for the first yeah, sure.
No, for
Sure.
the first half. For the
Then
first
after
half,
that,
it
was as we
17-14.
call it, it was a shellacking. That shit was over.
Mhm.
Nard, I want to toss it to you real quick. Pause. What's what have you not seen from CJ Stroud at this point? I know you've been real impressed with him all year.
The
Hell,
curse
he
is
was an
broken, bro.
MVP candidate.
The curse is broken. Ohio State can finally breathe the fact that they produce an NFL quality quarterback.
Literally.
A very good one. I mean, CJ Stroud, bro. The question is not what can he do or what can't he do. It's how far is he going to go with this? You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys that you know how we always say, oh, he's a rookie, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna, they gotta develop once he gets to year 2, year 3, he'll start to turn into, you know what I'm saying, who we expect him to be. He's a day one guy. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those rare day one guys that from the jump, this is not I gotta wait and see till next year. This is another one of those. If he gets the roster that Patrick Mahomes had, we're going to see not the exact same thing as far as the number of AFC champions, but we're going to see competition throughout the AFC at a very high level for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm highly impressed with not only him but the job D'Amico Ryan's done because this football team is good. Period. It's not just how early on how we were talking about the Chiefs' offense was great, but their defense was Swiss cheese. You know what I'm saying? This is not that. You know what I'm saying? This is a complete team, and they're very young. So it's going to be a problem for the AFC South for a long time. It's going to be a problem for the AFC and the NFL in general because these guys are going to develop and continue to get better than they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it really is. It's not about them developing into great players. It's them developing it into even better players, and we'll see what that means. But as far as this game, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They turned up, they won their division, they got a home game. They had a team coming in with a backup quarterback who hadn't, you know what I'm saying, started in a couple years really. That's what you're supposed to do when you have a good team and a well-coached team. And honestly, if you were in that locker room or if somebody from that team was on here, I guarantee non-arrogantly they were saying that's what they expected to happen. That's how they expected to play. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the energy that we're going to get from the Texans. The Texans is not who we're used to. You know what I'm saying? You have to reshape your mind right now because if you don't believe it, then every time that you go up against them, you think you're playing that same Texas team, your team's probably going to get shellacked. And it's going to be something for you to think about going into the next week. So it was a good game, you know what I'm saying, from an offensive standpoint. Of course, Nico Collins and CJ Stroud had that connection. And you know what the crazy thing is, bro? Arguably their best receiver is hurt. You know what I'm saying? Tank Dell's Tank Dell ain't playing. So this team is even more dangerous than what we're seeing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. I want to project a little bit. How many years before they're not playing with house money?
I don't know. I just hope that they
I
don't.
think next year this is expected, bro. Listen, you can't do something like this and then next year, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. No, they may not make it to, but even if they lose the first round or whatever the case may be, that game better be competitive, and I guarantee they had a great regular season going into that. And chances are they're probably not going to lose that wild card round. Like they're not going into next week. They're not playing with house money no more. This is not a Cinderella story anymore. This is a good team. Once you've proven to be a good football team, bro, this ain't house money no more. You know what I'm saying? House money through the regular season, make it into the playoff, that wild card game. Now we know you're for real. You know what I'm saying? Now we know this ain't a joke no more. This isn't just, you know what I'm saying? We don't know these guys, or there's not a whole lot of film on it. Nah, this is for real. This is the playoff. So every team
Agree with you, Nelson.
I agree. I agree with him as well. D'Amico Ryan should be coach of the year. Either him or Dan Campbell. You really can flip a coin to either or. And yeah, salute to your analysis on the game versus the Browns. I was going to swing back and talk about that, but some other games happened this past weekend. And some other games did not happen this past weekend. Well, they did, but just later than expected, of course.
I do want to say though, that is not saying that, like I said, that's what's supposed to happen. The Texans did what they were supposed to do, but that Browns team was injured. They didn't have their starting quarterback. Nick Chubb's been out for, what I'm saying? So it's not like we're watching the Browns at their full potential either. That's why I said it's going to be a lot of competition in the AFC moving forward. But the Texans did exactly what they were supposed to do against that team.
Oh, yeah. The AFC is stacked for the foreseeable future, which is good for –
we don't know if Aaron Rodgers has even a year or two left in him at a high level. So the Jets,
and that's just another team.
The AFC is about to be calm. It don't let you niggas find a quarterback.
Yeah, facts. Chiefs versus Dolphins, man. We kind of got into it earlier already, but I mean, just to kind of circle back, can't really. What's that? Who's jumping in the ice water?
Hey, bro, it's a fucking penguin, bro, and there was a sea lion up there, bro.
The hell?
I hate Mike.
Bro.
Oh,
That's
bad,
crazy. But let's talk a little bit about this Chiefs versus Dolphins. It ain't really much to talk about. We kind of already did. The Chiefs defense definitely did what they were supposed to do, handling the Dolphins 26-9. Was it 26-9?
I want to say also
26-7.
It was
27.
It was the Chiefs defense plus the weather.
Fair. 26-7. Sorry,
plus
26-7.
the weather and the dumbass play calling by Mike McDaniel.
And that's what's crazy to me, bro. They have two of the most dynamic running backs in the league, and they did not run the ball. I don't. Not enough, at least. I don't get it. I don't understand why historically we have seen when you're in these snow situations or these really cold weather situations, you run the ball. Now, granted, that offensive line is pretty beat up. I'll give them that. But you run the ball. You run the ball. You set up whatever kind of – and H.A. and Raheem Mostert have pretty much been playing track and field versus everybody else's defensive line all season because they've been 1-4 flat, and I'm out of here. So I don't understand how you don't, Nelson, to answer your question. We'll go back to. I don't think there's ever been a co-coach of the year. I can't remember that. We'll get the answers for you in a moment. I don't think so. But yeah, I don't understand why the Dolphins would abandon part of what's been their DNA offensively all season. I don't understand it. But regardless, the Chiefs handle what they're supposed to handle. Made business happen, and shit, we already kind of covered it, so we don't really got to go too much into that. Unless anybody else had any analysis on that game, we can kind of zip through that.
Tyreek is that man, but aside from that, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, like you said,
speed
and all that motion and all that got exposed. You know what I'm saying? Now, like Dale said, partially due to weather, but that's part of football. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you have to be able to be versatile. You have to be able to really, you know what I'm saying, pound the ball when it's cold like that, and you really can't get the ball down the field the way you want it to. You know what I'm saying?
What you think this does with Tua?
Nothing. He's got another year on his contract.
I thought he's a free agent.
He's got his fifth year option.
The notion like you just find these starting quarterbacks in like just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you can find guys to draft, but how many of them are really panning out? How many guys have we seen be Zach Wilson? How many guys have we seen be Josh Rosen? We can name endless quarterbacks that didn't do shit in the league. You know what I'm saying? And while Tua may not be Pat right now, he's still a very good starting quarterback in the NFL. And if the Dolphins weren't to resign him, they'd be dumb as shit.
I will say this about Tua. The only thing that I think Tua has on his belt that kind of keeps him separated from being truly elite is durability. Obviously, I don't.
Let's not say that. When does that end? He played all
No,
every game this year.
No. But here's what I'm saying. When I say durability, I mean the way that he played in that cold weather. It showed me that he's been very protected to either balling out in good weather or the domes all season. When it came down to the cold weather game, specifically this one, granted it was -26, so it is a bit extreme.
Or -4. It
Yeah,
felt
but
like
whatever it feels like is what it is. I don't be doing that.
I
Oh, it's
can't
4, but it
blame
feel
a
like
player
26.
for that though. These guys that play for the Chiefs, it's not just about they play here on Sundays. These niggas live there. They're
Yeah,
acclimated to this.
they're home.
This is an everyday thing. So it's more than just them playing there once a week every day. You know what I'm saying? They still have to wake up and go outside every day, even if it's just from the house to the car and shit like that. So to me, I'm not going to look at it as, well, since he can't play in cold weather, I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to pray to God every season that we get a warm weather game, because if I got him in warm weather, then I know we're going to win. You know what I'm saying? So it's too hard to find a guy who can actually put the team on his back in, you know what I'm saying, in the right conditions. And that's for anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's for any quarterback that's not playing in these places. It's going to be hard for them to go and win on the road in the playoffs. It's cold. It's hard. That's for anybody. How many times have we seen quarterbacks go up to Foxborough and lose? How many times have we seen quarterbacks go up to Heinz Field and lose? How many times have we seen quarterbacks go to Soldier Field and lose?
Well, they lose against that field because that field is some dog shit. But I get what you're saying.
I'm just saying. Certain areas,
I'm fucking with you. But yes.
Certain areas, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to blame the guy for the loss just because he didn't play in cold weather, because there's plenty of guys who will lose that game. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're playing a good team. Now, at the end of the day, if they were playing a team that wasn't the Chiefs, I feel like fuck the weather, you still got to win. But at the end of the day, when you're playing a team that is good, that's acclimated to the weather and is cold as a bitch,
you
get what you're going to get. You're going to win, you're going to lose.
No, you're right. Let's get to Monday's game. Steelers versus Bills, man. It got moved from Sunday to Monday.
Yes,
Sunday to Monday. Yeah, obviously snowed in. Look, the Bills, man, they showed who they are. These are two teams that play in cold weather. So there's really no excuse for the weather there. Although the Steelers are missing a lot of key components. The biggest one being TJ Watt, obviously, in health. They just couldn't get it clicking on offense for about 3 quarters out of the 4 quarters in that game. A lot of missed opportunities that the Bills capitalized on top of the fact that offense opened up prolific as hell. Josh Allen ran like a running back, and he also threw like a quarterback. And when that's happening and he's going for almost 400 yards of total offense, it just ain't going to happen. It just ain't going to happen. But the Steelers did fight. I want to give a salute to them for sure. They did include the rental car in their Expedia.com vacation hotel flight and car package, because they are going to Cancun as well. So the Steelers
that was unnecessary.
I gotta. Hey, look, we do it for everybody else.
Right.
Expedia.com. We do it for everybody else. The Steelers are going home. What I don't like is the talk of, look, man.
No. Earl, let me ask you and Christian. All right.
Okay.
And I gotta echo Shannon. I'm gonna ask you too, because you are fans, and I feel like as a fan, you gotta give an honest answer.
Okay.
When is not losing not enough, bro? When is it not enough just to not lose? When do you want to win?
I will let Christian go first, because I want him to get his.
Everybody talks about he's never had a losing season. He also hasn't won a Super Bowl in a very long time.
You're absolutely right.
16 seasons.
16
no,
years.
I'm
16.
Absolutely right.
16
but
years.
No, I agree on the part that it has to give. At some point, he has to win playoff games. But at the same, in the retrospect as well, to flip it, would you rather be a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 10, 15 years, or would you rather have a fighting chance to make the playoffs and see how far would you go?
Look,
let's be honest.
He's right. He's 100% right. Look, finding coaches like a Mike Tomlin, it just doesn't happen. And when you look at it for real, the Steelers have always been an organization of consistency and figuring it out even when the going gets tough. Every coach that has been there has won a Super Bowl. Mike Tomlin obviously is 17 years in now and has never had a losing season. But you got to ask yourself something. Do you want to play Russian roulette like the rest of the teams out here who take a chance on trying to be great to risk being really good and knowing that you're always going to have a chance in the fight? No, that's stupid. You unless you can get something that can produce consistency of at least good, if not better, you don't risk that for a chance when the rest of the league has been showing you that they've been a coaching carousel outside of the New England Patriots.
So y'all would have no issue with re-signing Mike Tomlin?
I would re-sign Mike
Absolutely
Tomlin
not.
for the next 15 years. No,
Absolutely.
because look, it's like this, bro. There's money in playoffs. There's money in being a primetime team. There's money in consistency. And realistically, the only thing that's really been bad for the Steelers is moving on from a Hall of Fame quarterback that was tenured for the last 17 years. Any team is going to have it.
When you see hires like a Kyle Shanahan and Sean McVay, when you see these,
I don't want to say Kyle Shanahan. He hasn't reached the mountaintop.
But no,
Sean McVay.
I'm not saying winning. I'm just saying we've seen him get there though.
Yes, but see, you can't complain about getting there or being in the fight, and the complaints that we're having about Tomlin is not finishing the job.
Okay,
I already got somebody that ain't finishing the job.
Okay,
I wouldn't risk that for that. Now, Sean McVay, cool. I'm with you on that.
Okay, but I'm saying the chances are you could get a guy. Let's say if the Steelers job was available, we know Harbaugh would interview for that job. That's not a guy that you would consider.
No.
Okay.
No, because you've
giving us success at the NFL level. It's not we're just talking about
college. So it's like this. It's like this. Okay, success at the NFL level, yes, but the complaints. The Steelers are playing with house money of going from good to great, not decent to good. It's a whole different thing of if you can't get at least what you're getting or better than what you have, then you don't risk it because you run the risk of being a laughingstock in the league. And there are years where a lot of teams going 8-8, like we just had a whole conversation about the Lions winning 12 games. That's a throwaway year for the Steelers. And there's no offense to the Lions, but that's a throwaway year for the Steelers. You don't risk that. The one thing I can say about the Rooneys as they've been owners, they have been calculating every move that they've ever done. So in this aspect, when you talk about even defensive coordinators, offensive coordinators, quarterback coaches, our scouting team has always scouted great wide receiver corps. What the Steelers are missing is the heir apparent to Ben Roethlisberger. Outside of, I guarantee you this: if we had Russell Wilson this year, you're talking about a Super Bowl contender.
You might get Russell Wilson next year.
If we had
Kirk Cousins,
you're talking about a Super Bowl contender.
Absolutely.
Take away the name, go look at the numbers. Take away the name. Just go look at his numbers. No, because you already are a playoff contender now with
they got to the playoffs with Mason Rudolph.
Exactly. Like you talking about getting to the playoffs with that. A guy Dale.
Kirk Cousins in the playoffs though.
I hear you, but we've seen him in an organization.
You don't have to win.
Yeah. You've seen him in an organization that
you can't say the Dolphins weren't a contender this year.
Right, they were a contender. You give the Dolphins Tua Tagovailoa.
The Cowboys were contenders.
Hey,
the Rams showed
right.
Nard.
Right.
Quick thing, real quick. 2022, Sean McVay had a record of 5-12. Tomlin's never had a losing season.
I never said he should be fired. I'm just saying you guys haven't won in a while, and it doesn't seem like
But people forget Bill Cowher didn't win much either. He only won one Super
Bill
Bowl.
Cowher didn't win until 14 years into his tenure. But I think honestly, and not to take a dig at anybody, but fuck it. The thing that's gonna piss me off about this Tomlin thing is it's gonna become the Dallas Cowboys topic of the offseason. where everybody's going to try to push this narrative of having to force the
Mhm.
conversation of the
Until he
Tomlin thing.
resigns or it's confirmed.
And there's no issue. There's not a issue. And if I'm him, I would have walked off on that that question as
Reporter.
well.
Hell
There's
yeah.
no issue. There's no issue. There's no issue with the Steelers. A lot of teams would. Do you think the Falcons would not love to be in the Steelers position? Hell, the Browns. Do you think that they wouldn't love to be in the Steelers position right now? The Bengals had a little bit of success the last few years, but realistically, they've been up and down as any other franchise. Unless you were the Patriots, even the Philadelphia Eagles have been up and down as much. And the 49ers, the 49ers get so much grace for being the most almost ass team in the league. And it's crazy because they get killed for doing the same things that the Cowboys, or they get praised for doing the same shit that the Cowboys do.
Realistically,
and the Cowboys get killed for it. The 49ers been the most almost ass team of the last decade.
Well, I think and I'm not even trying to rag on the Cowboys. I mean, the difference is they've won some playoff games as far as going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
No. They have, but in the grand scheme of thing, we talking about a team like that. The standard is getting it done or you did, and they've been given more grace than any other team that's been loaded like that. They're talking about firing Sirianni. Like
he just took it to the Super Bowl last year.
Like to be the Pittsburgh Steelers, to be in the position that Steelers are in, every team in the league, not named the Patriots, would kill for, because you have a level of consistency that just making it is not good enough. Tomlin's killing himself on it, but at the same regard, he's replacing a 17-year Hall of Fame quarterback. We just ain't found it yet. But everything else is clicking. So I don't want to hang on.
This goes back to my conversation when we were talking about Tua, and that's why I said it would be stupid because the Dolphins not resigning. Look at you guys' situation since Big Ben has left. It's still making the playoffs here and there. You know what I'm saying?
We made it every year since he's been gone.
No, when I say here,
no, there was 1 year we didn't.
No, we didn't. He only been gone
last year. Last year,
we made the playoffs last year.
No, we didn't. Nah. We needed the.
You're right. We got left out. Yeah, we're 9-8.
The majority of the years you still make the playoff, but if you had that guy, you could be going further. That's why I say the Dolphins would be stupid because they do have a guy who is that guy. They should keep these guys around them, continue to build that defense, and you're gonna have your time eventually.
That's all it takes. Yeah, but I don't want to hang on this too long because we definitely got to do pick'ems and then talk a little bit hoops and get out of here. But yeah, no, great question. I just don't think that you move on from him. No. But if he wants to take a break, bro. I'm not mad at it. You gave us 17 years in the Super Bowl in multiple division titles. I have no complaints.
Another Super Bowl trip too.
Yeah, for sure.
I think he's too close with that locker room, and that locker room is too close with him that he's not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I never know what's going on at home, so it's more home than anything. But still, let's get it cracking. There was one more game. The Philadelphia Eagles, man. Look, you talking about shitting the bed. You talking about blowing it. There has to be something going on in that locker room. There's no excuse for losing 5 out of the last 6 and then losing this playoff game this way. Something is going on in that locker room.
I just before we get in, or before you start with that, I just want to say, I think the problems with Philly is kind of overshadowing how good Tampa Bay actually.
No. I'm talking about the bigger picture. I ain't talking about just this one game. Tampa Bay played like a better team, but the bigger Tampa picture of Mayfield played. They lost. Yeah, they lost 6 out of the last
6.
And then the receivers actually kind of played bad in that first half.
Won the division.
And if they didn't play bad that first, Baker Mayfield would have had 500 yards because it's about 4 or 5 drops in that first half of that game. That's ugly. Oh, that's terrible.
Hey, y'all going crazy in the chat right now, bro.
Oh man.
Jalen Hurts is South Street Cynical Wallace.
Oh
Oh my God, bro. Hey man.
That's crazy.
Shout out to the chat, man. Oh my God.
That boy
But
Nelson.
yeah, bro, I mean, look, there's something going on in that locker room, in that organization in general. AJ Brown unfollowed them on social media. I heard he does that every year, apparently, but I don't know that to be true. But there's something going on in that locker room. You know, shout out to Amp from Random Action Podcast. He made a joke earlier. He told us Jason Kelsey retires every year, and it's kind of true. Like, damn, bro, like relax here, bro. You're coming back next year. Cut it.
Hey, listen. When you're a Pro Bowler,
No, when you're a
and
Hall
an
of Famer,
All-Pro and a Hall of Famer, you
Yeah.
can do that.
you can do that. Yeah,
You
yeah,
can do
100%. Shout out to Jason Kelsey. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's something going on with the Eagles. I mean, they collapsed in every way. The highlights, of course, were Jalen Carter still played like a dog.
I'm not
But
I'm
that
not gonna lie.
defense.
Did they collapse?
Yes, they collapsed. They started out 10-1
No.
and then closed 5 out of their last 6.
No, but
6 of
remember
their last
them 10 and 1
7.
game.
Or 6 of their last 7, counting the playoff
But
game.
remember when they went 10 and 1, we were all looking at them.
I don't know about look. I mean, you're still 10-1, but not enough to lose 5 out of your last 6, bro.
They look good. That 10-1 didn't look. And I don't mean to say it, but it didn't look like that Steelers 11-0 that one year.
No. Factual.
It didn't, bro.
No, but it did look a little funny though. It did look funny in the light.
That 10-1 definitely looked like that. What's called it 10-1, bro? That Minnesota Vikings 10-1.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
That shit look like that Minnesota Vikings 10-1, bro. Like
they were getting the tush push was saving them a lot
all year.
Mm-hmm. And it was like low key after the bye week, they just kind of folded.
Mm-hmm.
And
the wheels just came off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. I mean, they have an elite offense on all levels. Their defense is like that. I just don't, except for their secondary. But they did lose their offensive and defensive coordinator to become head coaches. So when you have the identities of what got them to the Super Bowl gone like that, yeah, you may regress a little bit. But even that, I would expect the team to have some kind of situation. Yeah, what were we saying, Mike? Say it one more time, Mike.
I said I knew that was going to be a problem, bro. Losing your offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. I knew that was going to be a problem. Losing your offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Same offseason. Come on, man. Recipe.
Steichen did a pretty good job with the Colts too.
Yeah, facts. He almost got into the playoffs. Yeah. I mean, I'll give them this. They've got some retooling to do in the offseason. They need to get an identity established in that coaching room or in those coaching rooms. And I think that overall, if they want to be back in the fold, which they will be, I think that their owners are willing to spend the money and do what they need to do. They're going to have to really call the battalions, and Sirianni has to figure out what he wants his legacy to be as a coach and what he wants because I still don't know who he is as a coach, like what his identity is as a coach, as a head coach. I can't really tell you because the Eagles don't really show, like, you know how every team typically looks how their leader looks. It's depending on the week, you're getting a different kind of Eagles. It's kind of reminiscent. It's really reminiscent. The Eagles low key were the NFC East Jacksonville Jaguars in a lot of ways. They were very much so the NFC East Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know.
Jags should have been in the playoffs.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Let's get the pick'ems. We kind of went through this already, but let's get the pick'ems. Congratulations to the Bucks. So on Saturday, we open up the divisional round with the Texans traveling to Baltimore to play the Ravens. Is there anybody picking the Texans?
They're going to Baltimore for big fun. Nah.
I want to choose them, but no.
It's Be-More player.
Hey, no. That's a hell of a call.
I know you like that reference.
That's a hell of a call. Yeah, I have the Ravens being the wretched. Give me the Ravens, man. All right, and Saturday night, the Packers travel to Santa Clara to play the San Francisco 49ers.
Give me the Packers.
Ooh.
I'm going with the upset.
You said give you the what?
I said give me the Packers. I got them going with the upset.
That's
Over
not
the
a
Niners?
stupid pick.
The Chiefs is, man.
Hey, the way Jordan Love played, bro, I was like, oh, this young nigga,
No, see,
poised.
You
Give me
talking
the
about a Cowboys
49ers.
team
Give
that's
me,
actually probably
I ain't gonna count. Give me San Fran, bro. They should have saved some of them points.
Yeah, because the Niners got something for them.
Yeah, give me San Fran. And I like C-Mac to go over 100.
I agree.
Hey, B-Dot, I know your cheese heads, man. I know, but it's over. Y'all overachieved this year. Shout out to you.
Yeah. Y'all getting
I don't want to
go
say y'all overachieved, but still, because y'all were 13-3 last year. So I ain't gonna say y'all overachieved. The defense is still there.
Yeah,
And shit,
well,
Jordan Love looked like third time's a charm. So what you gonna do?
Packers gonna have a different meaning in San Francisco. Paul. I got the Niners by a lot. Oh man.
Oh man. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man. Oh man. All right. Sunday's games. The Buccaneers are traveling. The Buccaneers are traveling to Detroit. I'm going Lions in this one.
Bucks by 30.
Okay.
3-1.
That's hurt.
3.
That's hurt.
I'm going Lions.
1,
That's
3.
definitely hurt. Give me the Lions.
It's the Lions, man. The Lions got it, man.
All right. Mike, what about you?
Hey, JR, nigga, ain't it a blessing? We made it after all that happened. Yo, I'm with Detroit, bro.
Yo. Hey, I forgot to ask Ant what he thought about the Detroit Mount Rushmore. But and then closing out Sunday night, Chiefs at Bills. First time for everything. I'm going with the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
Nah. Give me the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs, man. That shit's not gonna happen.
Okay.
I like to laugh at Josh Allen.
I have no faith in Josh
That's
Allen.
funny. Yes, we are definitely playing. Hey, if Detroit win, they fire up my music. A dog hose, not one, but all hoes. Shout out to Doughboys Cash Out.
Y'all hoes, y'all pros.
They don't know nothing about that.
Nah, I'm with Kansas City, bro. Nah, they don't know. A dog hose.
The dog hose. But yeah, man.
Tech 9 over Benny the Butcher.
That's funny. That's disgusting. But yeah, I'm going Bills in this one. I think the Bills get it done. I do.
No, bro. I'm with KC. I'm sorry.
I heard that. I ain't mad. Hopefully Kelsey has a bounce back game this year. Or this week, I should say. But yeah, well, that's our divisional round pick'ems. Of course, we'll be coming back next week, covering Championship Sunday, which is crazy. We are 3 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, it's getting there quick. Real quick, Gerard Mayo was, of course, since the last time we recorded, announced and introduced today to being the New England Patriots head coach. So that means that there are currently 7 open jobs in the NFL right now. 6 or 7. Current open jobs. But did anybody catch his press conference?
I caught
what Robert Kraft
I didn't catch the whole thing, but I
Brother
caught
Nate.
a powerful line from it.
What was that powerful line?
He says, I guess someone asked him a question along the lines of seeing color, as a black man, and he said he does see color because he believes if you don't see color, then you can't see racism. And I feel like that was such a powerful statement to say as the first black head coach of New England Patriots to just establish, his era and what the Patriots are going to be about as far as him being the head coach, being a team for not only people who enjoy Patriots, but people who look like Gerard Rayo. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be a fan of the Patriots, being who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because now you feel comfortable that, okay, ownership is not just hiring a puppet black person. They're hiring a black man who understands he's a black man because they know he's capable of doing the job. And that gives me faith in who they are as an ownership, you know what I'm saying, to make me feel like, all right, they may be the whitest team in all of sports in all of the world, but I might just say, go Patriots one time if they playing the right team.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. There was something else that he said in that interview in the introduction. They asked him about what he was going to do with, the third pick. I think they had the third pick. And I want to make sure I got him. I want to make sure I quote him correctly. So he was asked what was he going to do about the number 3 pick. He said, we're going to draft the best player for a position that's very important. You put the pieces together. In other words, time to put those Mac Jones jerseys on sale, Bubba. Time to put those Mac Jones on sale. Get him out of here.
I just feel bad for Mac Jones, man.
I don't. He's an Alabama quarterback with a national championship and was drafted to a top 5 team in NFL history.
Yeah, no, but we got to be honest, though. That second year was coaching malpractice.
Of course it was. Having a defensive OC. Yeah, of course it was. He'll do well somewhere else. Hell, I would take Mac Jones as our quarterback right now. Honestly. Look,
you might take Mike Jones as your quarterback right now.
Look. Now I know that Christian believes in Kenny Pickett, so cover you.
Oh no.
Oh, now you don't believe in Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Now you don't believe.
No, this is what we're doing. We're gonna trade Pickett. We're gonna sign Kirk Cousins and re-sign Mason Rudolph.
Or
why don't you see if Russell Wilson's available before you?
Russell Wilson's available.
But that means we got to take that contract, don't we?
I'm fine with taking that contract. I'll take the contract and build a Waffle House next door for his wife. I don't give a doggone. Give me Russell Wilson. They're going to release him. They're going to release him.
We're not holding that contract.
No, he's going to be a free agent.
They owe him all that guaranteed money. We don't owe him shit.
Oh, no, yeah, no. Give me Russ. Never mind. Sorry, Kurt. You're coming off an Achilles. Try next year, buddy.
Hey. That nigga was all cousins. Now he don't even want to be that friend.
Look, give me Russell Wilson. And no, Nelson, Sierra's not going to make sure he goes to Atlanta. Trust me.
Oh my God, that would be so.
Although Atlanta is one
quarterback, he's going to Atlanta.
Atlanta is one quarterback away from getting back in the dance with this whole shit. They are one quarterback away. Because they got it everywhere else.
Not allowing the rest of the players on the team to talk to him away from winning the playoff game again.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson, actually, if he goes to Atlanta, he can flip that whole narrative about Future around. Because if you bring a Super Bowl to Atlanta, Future who? Dirty Sprite what?
Future who?
We drinking
Dirty
clean
Sprite
Sierra
what?
Mist over here. Okay, we ain't fucking with Future no more.
Hey, listen. Russell Wilson ain't make 56 nights. I'm sorry.
If he win a Super Bowl, I don't know. It might be.
He win a Super Bowl, Atlanta gonna say fuck that team. Yeah. If he redeem Atlanta from 28 to 3, fuck that team. I ain't even like Future.
I wasn't
But
even.
yeah.
I can't even name 4 of his mixtapes. What you talking
Mascot
about?
wasn't even
Let me
that
ask
good.
y'all this before we get out. Do y'all think Jim Harbaugh is taking the NFL job?
Yes. He taking the Chargers job.
He doesn't seem like the type that's gonna try to win multiple national championships because he knows the one he got is a fluke. So he's gonna ride off in the sunset so nobody can say, anybody ever proved that false.
I don't know if it's a fluke,
It's a
but
fluke.
I
I'm
don't
not.
think
I'm
he's
not
gonna
gonna
be
call
able
it a
It was
to
a fluke.
repeat it.
It was a
But
fluke.
if Nard don't root for it, it's a fluke.
Come on, nigga. I only root for real football.
All right.
Y'all ever seen anybody else get suspended for cheating in the same year and keep their natty?
All right. I'm not doing this tonight. Yeah, I don't know.
disagree.
I think Michigan gonna throw the bag at him.
Oh yeah, that's
I
the
think he's
problem.
taking Michigan.
I think the
He's
problem
taking
is
NCAA.
it's going to be the chase. He wants to win that Super Bowl right now. He wants to join the ranks of Barry Switzer, Jimmy Johnson, and those guys.
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Shit. Well, let's get to the NBA real quick, and then we'll get out of here. Christian, you got the standings up?
Put it up for you right now.
Not. Yeah. Let's get to the National Basketball Association. Yo, you know what I never understood, and maybe you could help me out with this, Nar. What do y'all mean when y'all say during the NFL y'all can't really watch basketball?
Like
Focus.
like this, yeah, bro. To me, it's kind of boring. It's there's so much of it. It proves how meaningless it is when you see how intense regular season games are for football. They mean so much for the standings. Just one game for not only college football but the NFL as well. It just puts a magnifying glass on how meaningless 82 games are in the NBA in reality. Of course, because basketball is not as physical, and if you had 16 games, it would feel like they're doing nothing. You have to have a bunch of games to make the money, but it's just regular season basketball to me is wow. It doesn't prove anything besides what you need to know going into the playoffs. And it's so long and there's so much of it. It's so hard to keep track of. It's just, I'm not going to waste my time doing that when, there's football season. And it's like during football season. Now, if there's not a game on or something, if there's nothing on TV, yeah, I'll cut an NBA game on. But
that's what I mean. Yeah, that's really what I'm alluding to.
But I don't consider that watching basketball because right now, if you ask me who averages the most points in the NBA right now, I have absolutely no clue. Who's the number one? Who has the best record in the NBA? I have no clue. So that's what I mean. I watch games, so I know who's relevant. Like I know the Spurs suck. You know what I'm saying? The Pistons suck. The Nuggets are still like that. The Celtics are still like that. The Sixers are in the middle. Like I know the teams. You know what I'm saying? That are doing their thing. But that's because I watch it here and there. But to say it like how I know football because I watch football, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, fuck no. Not until the Super Bowl.
Well, I'm sure that these standings are about to surprise you. Christian, if you don't got it, I could
like right now,
I got
it
it
would
up.
surprise me if the Lakers are not in the playoff, like they're not in the top 8. That would be surprising.
Okay. Well, let's start in the Western Conference and surprise the shit out of Nard.
Sure. At number 10.
Let's go from 10. Yeah, let's go 10 up.
At number 10, we got the Lakers at 21-21. At 9, we got the Utah Jazz at 22-20.
Fucking Jazz are in the
wait. At 8, we got Phoenix Suns at 22-18.
The Suns are 8?
At 7, we got Dallas Mavericks at 24-18.
I can't pay for this comedy.
At 6, we got Sacramento Kings at 23-17. At 5, we got Pelicans at 25-17.
What?
At 4, we got the Clippers at 26-14.
Expected.
At 3, we got the Nuggets at 28-14.
Oh, who the fuck is 2-1?
At 2, we got Oklahoma City Thunder at 27-13. And at 1, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves at 29-11.
That's what I was waiting on. Hey, the Timberwolves have quietly been a top 4 team in the league all year, bro. It's clicking for them boys. It's clicking for them boys. This is funny. Nar can't believe this shit.
Wait till I read you the East.
Bro, what? Minnesota?
The East is the East. The East is the same
The
East.
East is kind of
Minnesota number 1?
They
Oh,
are.
they've been
It's
Yeah.
clicking.
10?
Cat
OKC
playing
in
well.
the top 5.
Chet
Yeah,
is
man.
a monster. with
Chet is a
Shy.
monster.
Chet is that deal?
Shy's a monster.
Yes, bro.
Yes.
Yes.
Yo, so I did see on social media people were arguing about who was playing better this year, Chet or Luka, and they were saying Luka's averaging more, but not Chet or Luka, Shy or Luka, but Shy is all around doing his thing. Like it's kind of getting up there to where who.
Oh no, Shy should be in MVP conversation. There's no question.
No, yeah.
Absolutely.
No question. Like I know last year he was first team All NBA and it looked like a Bradley Beal year. No, it is legit. And now that the team is healthy and together, and all of them are dating women above 18, the team.
Wow.
Come on, bro. Oh, she did turn 18.
No, they close it. They close the case. They close the case.
Yeah, he closed the door. Anyways, let's get back to it. The East. Let's get to the East.
The East at 10, we got the Atlanta Hawks at 17 and 23. At 9, we have the Chicago Bulls at 19 and 23. At 8, we have the Orlando Magic at 22 and 19. At 7, we got the Indiana Pacers at 23 and 17. At 6, we got the Miami
they just
Heat.
picked up Siakam.
At 6, we have the Miami Heat at 24 and 17. At 5, we have the Knicks at 24 and 17. At 4, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers at 24 and 15. At 3, we have the 76ers at 26 and 13. At 2, we got the Milwaukee Bucks at 28 and 13. And then at 1, we got the Celtics at 32 and 9.
Yeah, that top 3, I feel like is going to stay that way throughout the season.
It's the same top 3 as last year.
I don't know.
Maybe not in the exact order, but I don't see anybody else cracking that top 3. I mean, I don't know how Cleveland's playing. Cleveland did have a couple years ago when Donovan Mitchell first got there, when they started turning up.
And they still are, but
you're right on one, but I think from 2 to 6, you got the Milwaukee Bucks at 28 and 13 and the Miami Heat at 24 and 17. So they're not that far off in between those teams.
God,
so from 2 to 6.
Right now, so damn, it is a dog fight. Shit.
Yeah, from 2 to 6 is anybody's game.
Now, we knew Christian was going to find a way to weasel his punk ass Miami Heat in there.
You see the numbers there.
Christian, they fucking suck. Okay.
I said from 2 to 6.
They suck.
Hold on. No, Christian, you don't get to do this. You don't get to
What do you mean?
Playoff teams. Who are you a fan of? OKC or the Heat?
I like it. Now we're talking.
Heat.
Yeah, okay, all right. So he dropped. All right. So when the Thunder go to the finals, shut your ass up. Don't say I wasn't. Shut up. Shut up. Don't say nothing. You don't even live near Oklahoma to use that excuse. Don't say nothing.
I'm gonna have the OKC jersey under the Heat.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm calling the police.
No,
you're not.
He coming over to your house and beating you with Heat culture.
No, you're not.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna make sure I get you a Heat culture. I'm gonna get you a brand like you in a fraternity. You stuck with the Heat. Don't say shit else about the Thunder. It's it.
Earl said if I mention OKC, he calling ice.
All right. Now let's talk. Obviously, Nar brought it up. There. Yo, dog. You all right?
What he said?
I did. Let's talk about it.
It took a while.
Yes, seat culture. Let's talk about it. The Pacers traded for Pascal Siakam. They traded Bruce Brown, three future picks for Pascal Siakam.
And somebody else, what was his name? Noah or something like that?
I'll tell you 1 second. A Siakam trade. All right, this full Siakam trade goes as is. The Pelicans are involved in this trade, but the Raptors received Bruce Brown, Jordan Nwora, Kyra Lewis, from the Pelicans, two 2024 first round picks via the Pacers, which really come from the Rockets and damn, what was the other team? I think the Thunder, and a 2026 first round pick. The Pacers received Pascal Siakam and a future second round pick from the
What did
Pelicans.
the Pelicans get?
I just read it.
First round
The Pelican. Nothing. Just they didn't get anything. They just traded some things off. So they just got in the trade for it.
It must be a captain because they're gonna have to pay.
Probably.
They probably got to pay Brandon this year, don't they?
Yes. Probably so. But for all intents and purposes, Pascal is the second to last player to be let go from that championship team. I forgot. I was talking to the crew earlier. I forgot who the other player
How do you the last player?
Nah, somebody else is still on that team.
Free culture is crazy.
I'll tell you. Nah, somebody else. But I can't. Chris Boucher is the only player left.
Oh, okay.
On that team. Yeah. So he's gonna be the one telling back in his day we won championships. But that being said, yeah, that's the issue that I have with the Raptors. They have no bigs whatsoever. So whatever they try to trade for or draft has to be bigs. Now they got guard, but I'm gonna give them that. They got some dynamic guards, but
they're trying to get a high pick now. That's really what they're doing.
I get that, but from the inside presence, they can't block nobody on Twitter. They can't do shit at all. And it's
going to be impossible because Detroit and San Antonio is doing an all-world job of tanking. So
yeah, for sure. But I do think that this works out well for both teams. Well, specifically for the
hurt too?
The Pacers. Right. This should put the Pacers in as a lock for the playoffs at least. They already are number 6, but I don't think that they got any worse by getting somebody who can make the All-Star team. Yeah, for sure. Jesus Christ, Thaddeus Young is their starting center. My Lord.
Thaddeus Young been in the league?
Thaddeus Young been in the league since 2007? 6 or 7.
Damn.
Thad Young been in the league. Chad got in the league 2007. He was drafted 12th by the 76ers. So, yeah.
I remember he played for the Sixers.
Yeah. So, Siakam has said that he is looking forward to signing with the Pacers. So, that should be good for them. But realistically, this is the second thing. And I think, honestly, this makes up for that forward presence, not necessarily in the post, but just that big presence they were missing from what all Sabonis brought in production. Now, granted, Sabonis is obviously more of a traditional big man, but they have always been missing that presence of scoring because Miles Turner ain't gonna get it done. He's just not. And Siakam can score from a lot more of a different level than Miles Turner could. So playing that small power forward position at times, he should be all right. But I think that overall, I
was really hoping to see him in Dallas.
I was too, because I think that would have pushed them to title contenders off the bat. But we'll see. I was definitely hoping to see that too, because I think that would have pushed them. I don't know. We lost Mike, but I'm sure he'll be back. But yeah, overall, man, I think that that right now that's probably going to be the last blockbuster trade because I don't really see anybody else on the fold, unless of course we'll get to the Warriors in a second.
It won't be till
of course.
Close to
and I don't know necessarily any other pieces that really could get moved. I mean, Harden got moved earlier this year,
and that looked like it's working out.
And that's definitely working out. You see the way they played against the Thunder last night, man. And shout out to Paul George, man. So Paul George should be.
That was the first game. That was the first NBA game. I'm like Nard, bro. That was the first NBA game I watched through all season.
Yeah.
Beginning to end. That was the first game I watched.
Wow.
And I don't know. I think for me, a part of it is that the league is getting so young and inexperienced as well, and a lot of this shit looks don't it look like AAU basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, bro. Hella
Like,
dribbling.
yeah, hella dribbling, bro. Like poor shot
Not really
making,
running plays.
terrible shot selection. Like a
Not
lot of
getting
this shit
Not
back
is
to the
running
just bad.
paint.
plays.
Yeah, bro. A lot of this shit is just bad basketball, bro. And then like it's catered so much to the offense, bro. Like the art of defense has gone out the window, dog. Like so we think about the best defenders in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't name five defenders right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big men not included because you're gonna, of course, you'll name the Go Bears and you can name AD, I guess. But I'm talking about when you name like niggas who can really strap up, pause, and put defense, play defense on somebody. You can't name five real good defenders. So it's like they taking
Yeah.
away so much, bro, and it's like
And you know what's
nigga,
funny
I'm
that you
bro.
say that?
150 point games, bro. Them shits don't even look fun. They're not. I mean, of course, you like to see scoring, bro, but that's just not fun to watch because it seems like niggas letting niggas score.
You know what's so funny you say that, bro? The only team I can say that's really dialing into defense, one of the only teams, but definitely superstars that are dialing into defense is Kawhi and PG. And that was evident last night. Like Kawhi and PG is still out there getting it done on both sides of the floor. And actually, Kawhi, quiet as he's kept, is probably having the best season that he's had since Toronto, since he was in Toronto. I
I
Very
can
mean, this is
much
the
argue
most
even.
games he's played since.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, this is the most games he's played since Toronto. I think he only missed like one game. He said this year.
Yeah, but he looks
I don't
healthy.
even-
He looked like he got that umph in him again, and he looked, that he's really feeling back to himself. And PG, man, look, shout out to AJ's favorite player in the world, PG.
I mean, PG,
Paul
Melo
George,
said it,
man.
but PG is a prototypical basketball player, bro.
Yeah,
Like Melo said, if you were to go on 2K right now and create a player, you'll model him after PG. You know what I'm saying? You want him to be as tall as PG. You want him to have the ball handling pause. We want the dribbling like PG. You
never
want him to
never gonna
shoot like
grow up.
PG. You know what I'm saying? Like PG is the prototypical
Yeah.
basketball player in this era. So
And he, like you said, he got straps on defense. I mean, the dude can play post defense, perimeter defense, transition deal. Like it ain't nothing he really can't do.
right.
And what's crazy is it could have been over him after that broken leg. Look, he came back a better player than he was before, and he was a phenomenal player then.
Yeah, and like I think I love how it slowed his game down even more, bro. So he picking his spots like he just so smooth with it, dog, and
Yeah,
like he never sped up. Like PG got like the smoothest game ever, bro.
yeah. He's very not as athletic. I mean, he's athletic, but he's very Tracy-esque, T-Mac-esque. Could just do
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, just do
Has really
everything.
long limbs, strong, can play the 1 through the 4. Like
He's not that athletic, but
Yeah,
yeah.
no. That's what I said. Not as athletic,
no, he was
but
never as athletic as T
yeah,
Mac, but
no,
as far
He's
as just his
athletic, but
arsenal
he's
and
not.
what he can do on
yeah,
the court, yeah,
yeah,
But before he
yeah,
broke
for
his
sure.
leg,
Oh no, he
he
was
yeah,
flying before. Yeah,
he was
before
flying.
then, and when he got fleeced in the dunk contest by Jeremy Evans, yeah,
yeah.
please,
I mean, and
absolutely
remember
please.
he grew
You can't vote for no nigga in a Utah
Oh
jersey.
yeah,
Dog.
he grew
because
Chill
he
like
out.
was
3 or 4 inches. He was
Yeah,
like
he
six
was
six when he got into the league.
6'6" when he got in the league, and now he like 6'9".
Yeah,
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah, he grew
Yeah,
a lot.
for sure. But
I'm
yeah,
sure
man.
there
I
was no
mean,
ACH involved, but anyway.
no. Um, yeah, I mean, shit. Like I said, the Clippers, man. I'm putting stock in the Clippers right now. It would not shock me if the Clippers made the finals this year. Wouldn't shock me from what I've seen from them as a team.
yeah.
No, they're not beating Denver.
Since they fit, I don't know that. I don't know that.
They're
I don't
not
know
beating
that.
Denver.
I don't know that. I don't know. I said
I
it
do
wouldn't
know
shock
that.
me. It wouldn't shock me.
You want to put some? You want to put some on it?
That's an amazing call. PG is a mix between Melo and T Mac. That is it. Yes, Yes, he
I
may not
wouldn't
have the
disagree.
heat check that Melo had, but he has another area. Yeah, that's an amazing call.
You
Yeah,
don't have a post game that Melo
Yep.
had, but yeah,
yeah, that's what
everything
he.
else, yeah.
Yeah, no. PG was 6'6", bro. PG was 6'6" when he came in the league, and yeah,
Yeah,
he sprouted
yeah.
up. And what's
No, he
crazy
grew
is
2 inches.
as he
Remember he,
got
remember
taller,
he,
he also.
remember he was a two. Remember he was
Mm-hmm,
a two.
Yeah,
He was more so of like a 3-and-D type of player when he first came into the league. Because Danny
right,
Granger was that
because
stick
Dan
out there
Gage
in
was the
Indiana.
3, right?
right.
Yeah, Danny Granger was the 3. So PG was strictly pretty much defense and hey, you get your buckets when you get your buckets.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
But
this year it just seems very serious for the Clippers, um, from a basketball aspect. Now, obviously, they'll handle their business um, outside. But to me, I think that they have the post presence, they got the bench, they got the starting six, let alone starting five. I mean, Russ seems dialed
yeah,
into his position. Um, they could get a little better
his role. Mm-hmm.
in his. Yeah, I mean, they could get a little better in the post presence, but hell, you don't need that till the round that you're gonna face Joker. Um, but overall, I think any
For
team in the
sure.
league
I
should be
mean,
afraid to play them.
Zubac will be back. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, he will. He
Absolutely.
will.
Because I love what Plumlee brings to the team. You know, he's a big, he's an energy guy, more so of an energy guy. He ain't gonna get you no gouty,
Mm-hmm.
no stout numbers or whatever, but energy guy. He can block shots, rebound, catch lobs. Then they got Norm Powell who can shoot the lights out. Terrence Mann is an underrated player in that starting lineup, which is why they wouldn't trade him. Um, then Russ, like you said, bro, Russ coming off the bench, accepting his role. Um, Honestly, I don't know who else. I mean, the playoffs, they're only going to be about 7 or 8 deep. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who else on that bench, though, you feel me? Outside of those, you feel me,
Yeah.
those 8 players.
Yeah.
But,
No, I agree.
I mean,
But
it's going to
just
be interesting,
looking
bro.
into the
It's going to be
landscape of
real
thing. Yeah, and looking into the landscape, I want to talk about the All-Star voting real quick. So far, let me see here. All-Star voting so far. Obviously, it's going to be probably the who's who, but there is one player that I think should make it, and I feel like he may not get voted in. But we'll get to that in a second. Back with the second returns. As of right now, we are looking at LeBron, Jokic, and KD. LeBron, Jokic, KD, and AD are leading the front court in the West. Luka, Steph Curry, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and James Harden are leading the guards.
Harden should have made it last year.
He should have made it last year.
No, he was offered to make it as a replacement, but he pouted and didn't go. Because when I forget who got injured.
Well, he
I
should have
mean,
been
he was
voted
gonna
in,
get
and I
injured.
can't blame him.
Yeah.
Well,
He
yeah.
also said that's cap, too.
Oh well, that's
I mean,
what I heard.
we don't know who to
If he said
believe.
it was
I mean,
cap,
yeah. I mean, yeah, I heard that, too.
'cause
I
I heard that
think
Adam
Wendell
Silver offered
came out and
him
said that.
for the who got injured last year in the East. I forget.
Um,
I'd have to go back and
Somebody
look.
got
It's
injured last
been a
year in the
while.
East, and that spot was available, but he thought he should have got voted in by the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Donovan Mitchell?
It might have been. I think it was.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think it was
think it
Donovan
was.
Mitchell that got hurt.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But yeah, just looking at finishing out the top 10 for the West in the front court. Kawhi Leonard, Alperen Sengun, who's playing amazing in Houston.
He is.
He is hooping. Paul George, Victor Wembanyama, no surprise there. Chet Holmgren and Karl Anthony Towns. And then in the guards, after the initial 4 we mentioned, Kyrie Irving, which I really thought Kyrie would be ahead of James Harden right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Kyrie is going crazy this year. Anthony Edwards is still a little far back.
7 and 7 the other day, didn't
he? Yeah. Bro, if I show you the stat line for like the last 10 games, Kyrie has been going insane.
Oh, yeah.
John Moran is still up there and voting, but he obviously won't make it. De'Aaron Fox, Devin Booker, and Klay Thompson round out the top 10, which I don't understand how Klay Thompson. Anyways, the East.
Vote.
Yeah,
Klay Thompson's
I
still
get
a
it.
big name.
He is, but come on, man. Giannis is leading the East in all voters, followed by Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Bam Adebayo, Julius Randle, Paolo Banchero, and Mikal Bridges around at the front court. And then the guards, Tyrese Halliburton, best point guard in the game right now, not named Steph. Got to give it what it is.
Not named Shy.
Not named Shy. Yeah, you're right. Tyrese Halliburton, followed by this man finally getting the respect he deserves, Trae Young, Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Brunson, Derek White. That's just Boston shit.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball, Drew Holiday, and DeMar DeRozan. That's Boston shit. No way Derek White is a fucking all-star. No fucking. And yeah, I agree. Sagoon is my most
good.
There's like 3 or 4 of them that shouldn't make it over deeper.
Brunson's not on there? Brunson's not on that list?
Yeah, I said Brunson. I said Jalen Brunson was 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maxey's not on that list?
Tyrese Maxey's right. Yeah, right at him. Yeah.
So, Maxey said Maxey.
Yeah, I said Maxey. Yeah. So
I love Maxey's game, bro. I love what he's doing out there, bro.
I do too. He's
Let me tell you about this guy named Maxey.
Maxey. Honestly, bro, Maxey, and this is no slight. Maxey has become what I think New Yorkers thought that Quickly was going to become. Remember when Quickly first jumped on the scene, bro? Quickly was hooping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Quickly was a cap casualty. That's really what happened. That's why he got traded.
That's really it, because I think they still could have used him.
No.
Absolutely, they can definitely still use him.
They offered him a contract. I just heard this a couple of days ago. They offered him a contract for like I think $15 a year, and he thinks he can get 20 on the open market, which I think he can too. So he didn't want to sign it, and they couldn't afford to pay him.
He definitely gonna get more than 15 million. Yeah, Quickly definitely gonna get more than 15.
Yeah, for sure. You talking about potentially $95 to $100 million player?
You might want to say 10, Nelson.
Yeah,
well,
for sure.
I think already like 28.
Oh yeah, I forget that. I be forgetting that.
For sure.
I be forgetting he played like 3 years in college.
I think JB was it was like a 3-4 year player in college.
Yeah. So he came out.
I like his game too, though, man. I really like Jalen Brunson's game, bro.
Yeah. For him, so.
But yeah, the close out, man, we do.
I think New York. I think New York got to get another starter if they want to quite get over that hump, bro. They always gonna be feisty. Yeah, but they always gonna be.
I want to know. I understand that thought process, but I want to know what New York is going to, or what moves they can make in order to get another star, because I don't see anything on the roster that to a trade that would make a star want to go there and the team still be viable.
For sure.
Well, if it's a trade, they don't gotta want to go.
Yeah, they're gonna have to eat. They're gonna have to eat up somebody's cap space, bro. Or take up a bad contract, bro. Like it wouldn't surprise me if Cat ends up out in New York.
It wouldn't surprise me too, but with all the winning they're doing now, they're kind of finally gelling.
Yeah.
Do you risk it if you really want to make a championship run? If you're Minnesota,
no. Why rock the boat? We're number 1 seed. Let's see what we do in the playoffs.
Yeah, they are number 1 seed, ain't they? Fuck.
Yeah,
that's wild. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. Do you risk it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm perplexed. It's very hard.
I mean, I think they probably.
Them niggas ain't been that good since KG and Zerbiak.
You're right.
They probably end up playing the Clippers in the second round, so they'll probably lose. But I mean, going to the second round, they haven't won a playoff series in.
Oh, they will.
8,000 years. So.
Yeah. For sure. But
hey, one more thing though, just another franchise, bro. I feel like the media owes Zion an apology still, bro. I ain't gonna cap because
Mm.
they always on this man, bro. And this man don't say nothing in the media, and they always attacking this man, bro. And since they've been attacking him, talking about oh he can't stay away from the table, he eat the table, da 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 da. Bro, look at that man, bro. If you look at Zion, I'm not sure if y'all watching him. I just watched
No,
him
I
the other
haven't
day,
seen so
bro.
much.
Zion is getting that shiftiness, that quick twitch that he had before all those injuries and all that. All that shit's coming back, bro. And as far as his body goes, Zion is looking like he's shedding pounds still, bro. I
Well,
mean,
he looks quicker this year. I want to see him play 65 games. I'm not shitting on him. I want to see him play 65 games. And I'll
He
you think
hasn't
he
this
what?
missed that
year,
many games.
I'm looking now. This year, Zion has played 33 games. So he ain't missed but like 9 games.
Okay.
Because we're at about the halfway mark for the season. And he's
Yeah.
averaging 22, 6, and 5. Which is, his career average is 25, 6, and 3.
Yeah, I want that 22
Not
to
playing
build to like
bad.
25 and 26. But yeah. And he's shooting a lot less from the perimeter, which lets you know that he's feeling comfortable. Bro.
Getting down there and playing some kind of bully ball. My only thing with Zion is, again, man, the rebounding, man, it's killing me. It is killing me, dog. Like, you got to get down there and get closer to 10, bro. 6 ain't going to cut it. It's not to help your team get over that hump. You got to get closer to 10, man.
No rebounds, no rings. So
Yeah, you have to.
That's
You
what I'm
have
saying,
to.
bro. It's a different era, bro. It's a different
No,
era. Like
100% it is.
somebody of that
It is.
size, you gotta that's who you want down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Matching boards. But bro, it's just this era, bro, where everybody are perimeter players, and like that's the shit that bothers me just watching the game nowadays, bro. Like the game is so outside in and not inside out that
Inside
ain't
out,
nobody down
man.
there getting buckets.
And then when you have teams who make the playoffs, right? And then you play a team like Milwaukee, you play a team like Miami even. When they play that old school half to back of the backs, that's why the first 2 rounds of the playoffs be some dog shit, because most of these teams don't know how to play when the game slows down and it starts to be
They can't play
inside
half
out.
court offense, bro.
They can't play
They
shit.
can't
They can't play none of
when
that
the
shit.
court when
because
the
they've
court
never
when
played
the
it
court
before.
shrink, they shrink, bro.
Yeah, like I want to see Zion get somewhere between 9 and 11 rebounds a game. Like it makes no sense why you are, because to me, rebound is about effort and obviously positioning to an extent, but it's about effort and it's about will, bro. And with that size, your size is your will. Like that shit is crazy to me, man.
I feel where you're coming, but so you gotta remember though, ain't even you can't name 10 people that's averaging 10 rebounds in the season. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's true. I just, you
I
know me, I
mean,
don't like that shit, man. That's
no,
my old man on the stoop. That's all. That's
yeah,
all it boils down to.
it's just the game, bro. The game is the game, dog. I would love it too.
Yeah.
I mean, we still got to take into account that the niggas only Zion 6'6". So
Get that.
I mean, he can still get out there and do some more rebounding, but the game is the game, dog.
I don't even think Wemby or Chet
That's
averages
another
double
thing that
rebounds.
pisses me the fuck off. You're
But
7'4".
Wemby's playing the 4 though.
He's
Wemby's not even
7'4".
playing but he's not playing the 4. Excuse me, he's not playing the 5. He's playing the 4.
Duncan got it playing the 4, playing next to fucking David Robinson. Old school game or not, he played next to David Robinson and got him. Like, come on, man.
Them
I
thin
know
ass
it's a
niggas
different
getting
game.
pushed
I
out the paint easy.
know. That shit is
He
crazy.
is.
Them thin ass niggas getting pushed out the paint easy, my boy.
Bro, that shit is crazy
Very
to me,
true.
man. That shit is crazy.
Wemby
LeBron
can block a 3 from the dotted line.
Yeah, Wemby really is a 3 playing the fucking 4 and 5 position. He really is.
He is.
You know. But
Bro,
yeah.
matter of fact, they finna come up here, bro. And I'm thinking about going to the game.
You should. You may as well
Make
go
your way,
catch it while you
player.
can.
Make your way.
cheap
Cause
$12
Wemby is
ticket to
like
get
that.
sit courtside to see the Wizards.
Wemby is like that.
Yeah.
That motherfucker
Shit.
said a $12 ticket. Relax.
But before we
It
get
ain't
out of
that
here,
cheap
man, we
going to the
definitely
Wizards.
want to send our thoughts and prayers out to the Golden State Warriors. Obviously, having lost their assistant coach, Dejan Milojevic, died of a heart attack at a team dinner. Shit.
That's bad.
Yeah, man, that's
fucked
rough,
up.
man. So God bless his family.
Condolences to his family.
Yeah, condolences to his family, man. We definitely want to send our thoughts and prayers up, man. I hate to end it on a somber note like that, but we definitely had to acknowledge that before we got out of there.
Got out of here.
But yeah, man, for sure. That's rough, man. And prayers up to the Warriors too, having to witness that at a team dinner, and that's oof. Yeah, that's rough. But yeah, man. That being said, I want to appreciate everybody that came out tonight. Shout out to Ant. Shout out to everybody that fell through tonight, man. Shout out to the team, obviously, man. You know, we're a couple of weeks away, and I just want to say thank y'all, man, for always tuning in. Till next week, we out.
Peace.